Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to Aqua Team Nerd Force on Nerd Unpacked. I'm Sailor, and this is show number 2. Today is October 26, 2019. I know what year it is.
No, you don't. It's okay.
Okay, before we get started, I want to warn you that this show is going to contain some explicit... Oh my God! I can't
Explicit
talk.
language.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Nova.
it is.
Oh, baby.
It's for mature audiences. So if you can, go ahead and show your support for this show by subscribing on YouTube. Going ahead and go to the Nerd Unpacked... I guess you're already on it. Nerd Unpacked Facebook page and liking it. And then that way you can get notifications anytime we go live. And also, if you want, you could definitely call in if you want to express your opinion. The phone number is... Are you ready for it? Let me wait for you to get the pen. Okay, it's 469-608-1886. I hope y'all got that.
Good job.
I mean,
I got it.
I guess.
It's on paper, but I got it.
Okay. All right. So today's topics are going to be, we're going to do our shout outs first. And I have a little segment called Nerd News.
Okay.
We're going to do, just because it's October. Oh, if you didn't realize, that's why, well
I'm not in costume. I am the costume.
So,
What does that mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
Made you think about
Deep
it, huh?
shit.
Deep.
Very deep.
I'm the poet. I get to be deep all the time.
It's so deep, I can't even find my way out.
Okay. And
So shout outs. I got loud on my mic.
Well, we have the Vic Mignogna versus Funimation as well, and then thoughts so far for My Hero Academia. I just started it. And then, last but not least, we have relationships. Could you date somebody who is not a nerd?
That's a real question.
That is a real question, because it's like, what we gonna do?
What are we gonna talk about?
Let's get to these shout outs.
These shout outs. I want to shout out everybody who just liked the page. That's Enrique Medina, Bobby Ruth, Dizzy Sticks. That's Valencia Williams, Haywood Johnson, Jasmine Victoria, girl. That's Carissa. I know names. Dominique, Shavandria Shea,
Hey, Shay.
Cynthia, Maya Moore, Tiffany Warren,
Hey, Tiffany.
Rodney Rogers, what's up? Roy Julian, I know him.
Julian.
And Maurice Shorter, I know him too. Hi, what's up? What y'all been doing? Following us.
Then thank you to everybody who's liked it thus far.
Hey.
Really appreciate this
All the love and support.
You'll notice that Lewis did not join us.
We forgot about that.
He's already a negative point.
Yeah, he's already got negative
He's
points
negative.
at this point. Had to work or some shit.
How dare
Like,
you.
Something about having a baby.
About having a baby.
Whatever.
Are you pushing the baby out, sir?
honestly,
You're not
like
pushing
you got
the baby.
time. But yeah, so he's already started out negatively. We hate to see it. We love to see it.
We actually love it.
Y'all ready to get into this nerd?
I'm
Of
ready.
course. Let's get into the nerd news.
First topic.
Sailor Moon. New movie release date is September 11th, 2020. I'm excited as hell.
Just in time for my birthday.
It will cover the Dead Moon arc. Means it's going to be a 2-film release with no release date for the second film has been released yet. These films will take place of Sailor Moon Crystal Season 3. Now, let's talk a little bit about animation style. I know we had a little bit of discussion earlier.
A small
Some people
brouhaha.
don't rock with Crystal the way I
love
rock
it.
with Crystal, but
I
rocks
liked
with
Crystal.
it.
I did like
do.
Crystal. However, it hails more back to the original manga style.
We got legs.
And their legs are so long. And it's one thing when you're reading it, but when you see that in action, it looks like Slender Man running. And it's just, I said what I said, and I won't take it back.
You look like Slender Man. Goddamn.
First
Say
of
how
all,
you feel.
I mean,
So that's how you feel
Tell
when you see
it.
me run? I
this,
got long legs.
it's
That's how
a
you
different
feel?
type of long leg because your legs make sense.
This is
Those legs,
proportionate.
they should not.
They're not
They
proportionate.
don't support their bodies.
They don't.
Man, look.
It's
But
kind of
them
like
outfits
Barbie.
is
If it was a
cute,
real
though.
person,
If
it
she was a
wouldn't-
real
she would
person, she'd
fall
fall
over.
over.
She's not
If
gonna
they were
fall
real
all the
person,
way
they
over.
bones, their femurs alone are longer
of
than
all,
like Loop
It's
12.
longer than their
Okay.
arms. Like,
Okay.
but I still like it. The only reason,
I like
the only
it
thing I
still.
don't like is the transformation sequences. Because
they're not
It's
what
not.
we're used
It's not what
to.
we
It's just
came
not what we
into
came
it with.
for.
Yeah.
Like, I think it could have been. I like a couple of them. Like Minnie Moon's transformation
Yeah.
sequence.
I do
was
like Minnie
really
Moon.
pretty. We talking about pretty. on animes.
I
And
mean,
just what it's gonna be.
that's what's
But that's what
important
it
to
is,
me.
yo, bruh. Like Sailor Moon is like one of the most powerful anime characters in history.
In history,
And
ever.
nobody
End
wants
of
to.
story.
Some people
End of
don't want to
discussion.
acknowledge that, but
That's okay.
Sailor Moon takes out a planet.
Oh, and then one more
Easily.
thing. If
Does
you
your
guys are into Twitch, we are actually on Twitch right now.
Hey.
So log in Twitch
Log
right
in
now if you don't want to watch us on
Twitch.
Facebook. So
Get it.
anyway,
The other question on here is
Said nerd
Serena
unpacked.
versus Usagi.
Serena. That's because that's what I grew up with. So I'm like,
Serena.
oh, Serena.
Yeah.
Serena.
Meatball
It's
head.
a Serenity.
Man, look. Nah, it's Usagi. It's
I
always
feel
been
like
Usagi.
though because her name was Serena, and then it's like, oh, your Princess Serenity. It's just like,
Yeah,
oh,
that's why I like it. I was like,
wow.
Oh,
blows my mind. I can
Yeah.
never-
Yo,
Look
I'm
at
gonna
my
be
outfit
honest.
falling.
That first time
Let me
that you
fix it.
saw Sailor Moon, though, that first season, that very first season, tell me you wasn't surprised when she became
I was.
Serenity.
I mean, because
And-
we was
and
kids.
then-
That's why we was surprised.
Because I was just like, this
Very.
bitch cries
We
so
were
damn much. She
children.
can't be no hero.
She is.
And then I
So-
started
that's-
watching
that's
My
why
Hero
she's so
Academia,
great.
and I learned that
Damn.
apparently heroes
Anybody
just
can be a
cry.
hero. Anybody.
Anybody can be a hero,
Anybody.
and heroes be
Deku-
crying
Deku
all the
cry
time.
They
every
sure
day.
can.
I just want to point out, Saitama don't be doing all that shit.
He don't. He don't. He don't cry.
He don't cry.
Well, wait, he did cry. He missed the market.
He missed the market
He missed
day.
the market day
he
and
cried for
cried.
some real shit.
That's
He
some
ain't-
real shit.
That is some real shit.
Damn.
Coupons, my nigga.
Oh yeah, your coupon's expired.
Man, I be hurt personally.
I think I would be too, like low key, low key though. But
it
no.
depends on what time of the month it is. If it's right before the end of the month, and I only had such and such amount of dollars, and I needed to
The
make
coupon
sure
is expired.
the coupon expired, and
I'm
now
like, you can't do me a solid.
I
right
got
now?
more
Like,
months than I got money.
Mm-mm.
I'd cry. I would cry for real.
A check to check life, blood.
Especially if it was something you were really looking forward to eating. You're like, God
Oh,
damn.
man.
Or you already opened that bitch.
How rude.
I be
How
feeling
rude.
every time I want Jamaican food from Elaine's. Elaine's is right down the street from my house. Every time I want it is Sunday, and then I recall they closed.
Oh.
Oh.
Heartbreak.
Wow.
808s. Kanye
Yeah.
knew what he was talking about.
So they like Chick-fil-A for Jamaica?
I mean, I don't support
Closed on
Chick-fil-A.
I don't
Yeah,
support
you're right.
Chick-fil-A.
Let me be quiet. We don't talk about Chick-fil-A.
We don't.
We don't discuss the
I will
oppressor
say,
here.
if it has already been purchased, it's not like I can return it back. And my
Yeah.
personal
So I'm gonna eat
morals
it.
do not extend that far to be like, I refuse to eat this food. There are starving children in Malaysia. Let me have that sandwich.
In Malaysia?
I don't know
In
shit.
Malaysia.
There's starving children everywhere.
Name a
but
country. There's
Jakarta.
starving children in
yeah, across
Dallas.
the street. Like,
In Dallas, there are
over
starving
there.
children.
This is probably somebody in this place right now. Like,
Right.
starving.
I was gonna make
I
a
am
dirty
one of
joke,
them.
but that's all
I am
right.
hungry. AF.
Yeah, but that's why we're talking about food, y'all. We're
Yeah,
very
man,
hungry.
Look,
We're
I'm
hungry.
hungry.
Very hungry.
Let's keep
Rule number
moving,
one,
y'all. How
eat.
do y'all feel about the outfits? Who was the most fashionable Sailor Scout?
I'm gonna say Pluto.
Y'all said Pluto, but
Yeah.
I'm like Pluto did have a swag.
Yes.
Couldn't nobody mess
She had
with
big dick
Pluto's
energy.
swag.
Yes.
She
Truly.
did have
She's
big dick
big
energy. She was big dick energy personified.
Yes.
Factuals. But for me personally, like outfits, there's two people that really come to mind. Jupiter. Because Jupiter
With the tomboy swag.
Jupiter be having them fits. And Jupiter had all the tomboy swag, and you thought Jupiter was one of the most swaggiest people till Pluto popped up
Yeah.
and showed her how to really rock a suit.
Yeah.
I was so upset with that.
What about Sailor Uranus though? She had everybody think she was like a guy, but you know what? I kind of was digging like when we thought she was a man. I was kind of digging that. Man.
Yeah. Uranus?
What's her name? Like what's her?
It's
Haruha?
I don't. Oh, yeah.
What is it?
Yeah.
Haruha?
Haruha.
You're right.
Yeah. I
It'd be
mean,
hard.
I like Sailor Mercury because that's what she had, you know,
had the
that
glasses.
scholarly. Yeah, that.
She was also,
But
she was
also,
also swag.
little
because it was the
bob.
90s, you know, like everything was represented. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I always, it just kind of, I was like, why? Why does Sailor Mars get to have high heels?
Because she's that bitch.
Yeah, she's that bitch.
Oh,
She
I'm
was
sorry.
that bitch.
Wait, doesn't Venus
Mars?
have?
Venus wears heels, but Venus after
They're like a
Venus
T-strap
realized
heel.
she
Yeah.
wasn't. After Venus realized she wasn't like the
Sailor V,
princess.
Yeah.
She got real, yo.
Let's get
Do y'all
the
think
fuck
she
with
ever got over
I
that?
fuck with y'all when I fuck with y'all.
If I was her, I would be like, "That's you building me up to
I
let me
mean,
down."
Ain't nobody build
She's
you
jealous
up but you.
though.
Because she's the other girl with blonde hair, and we all thought she was the princess.
You're
She
bad.
was Sailor V,
yeah.
with
You're
her
bad.
video games, and now it's
Venus.
all about.
V is for
I would be
Venus.
like relieved.
Not
It's just
Serenity.
like, oh shit, that's a little less
Serenity
work
does
for me
not
to do.
start with a V, ma'am. Sorry.
It doesn't,
not
though.
sorry.
Not
I'm
even a
not.
little bit.
Ooh.
Tuxedo
Oh,
Mask is the ultimate flex.
Facts. Facts. Big facts. Tuxedo Mask showed like, man, yo. If my boyfriend don't call me names like Tuxedo Mask calls Serena names, he ain't my boyfriend. He ain't mine.
I
don't
love
know.
Sailor Moon art just because it was so
He
melodramatic.
was so dramatic.
So remember he
Nigga
said he didn't want to
throwing
like deal with her, so she was like sitting in the refrigerator eating donuts. That was
Relatable.
amazing.
Where's the story here?
I was like, that's what's up. And he like drove
Jeez.
away on his motorcycle and stuff. I'm like, this is so
Yo.
dramatic, but I love it.
When that other dude kissed Serena,
Yes.
and then Serena was just
Oh,
like,
what's his name?
snap.
Like Alan,
Oh, snap.
the arcade man.
Mamoru.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And she was just like, oh my God, 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 what do I do? What do I do? I was like,
But
chill the fuck
To
out.
start with, that's who she wanted. She was just like, fuck.
No, she didn't know who she wanted.
Wait.
in the beginning.
Where exactly in the timeline are we? Because remember, she did have Alan, the arcade
The
guy.
arcade
She
dude.
did not
then
like him like
She
that.
did like
did
him.
like him.
She thought
That's why she was at
she
the
liked
arcade.
everybody. They
That's
were all
true.
cute.
She's 13.
She
Yeah,
14.
we keep.
She was 14.
How old is Tuxedo
8th
Mask?
grade,
We
14.
don't talk about that.
We don't talk about
First
that.
of all,
How old was he?
they were all
Looking
teens.
pretty grown.
They were all teens. Okay.
Wasn't he going to college in Germany
He
for a
was
while?
in
Like,
college.
He
yeah.
was
Well, they
advanced in
And
his
just
she was in
came to
middle
high
school.
school.
He was
She
advanced.
was in middle school.
He was advanced in his
Something was
studies.
up.
He was
So
advanced.
we let it go, though.
And,
I
and
mean,
you gotta
technically
remember,
they're all
Destiny.
1,000 years old anyway.
Yeah, technically. So we let it
there
go.
you go. And
let
then,
it go.
and not only that, but the
But-
Japanese system of schooling is completely different from ours.
Yeah.
Like you can excel so
'Cause
much
I think
quicker through
they have-
school over there.
I don't know.
Well, maybe not me.
3
'cause
years of high
I
school,
wasn't
and
doing
then
that.
they go to.
Yeah, they got 3 years of that. I was just like,
Yeah.
what? I need a 4th year, ma'am.
Nah.
Sir.
Nah, you really don't
I'm
need the
good.
senior year.
I
Was kind of
needed my
pointless.
senior year.
Senior
Nah.
year for me was pointless too.
It
I
was
was,
pointless.
Senior
I had
year
a
is when I
class.
decided,
Yeah,
yo,
I was just.
I
you
was,
know,
and I,
fucking
the,
around.
the rest of the time I was a library assistant, which meant that I went and hid in various classrooms and was fucking around on my computer.
dang. Y'all had
Sorry,
a life.
Mrs. O'Connor.
I
Yeah.
did not have that. I had full classes.
Now you was actually like supposed to
I was
try
supposed to
on?
be doing.
You know,
yeah,
I got
did
my
classes.
associate's degree in high school.
Damn.
So
You know what?
I was
We
doing all
can't
them
all
classes. But I
overachieve.
did all them classes before, so when it came time to senior year, it was just like, I already did this shit, and y'all can't make me do it twice.
We
So,
can't all overachieve. I had a Katrina background, so my schooling
Oh,
was
that's
all
true.
over the place. So
I mean,
I don't count.
I'm an actual nerd. Like,
course,
I'm one
Serena.
of them A+ type nerds. That's the type of nerd that I am.
That's actually a Halloween costume that I did one year.
A+
Like the
nerd.
ultimate. Yeah, I had a pocket protector and everything. Like, I was serious. I had
you
suspenders. I had a little
committed.
button up, like plaid shirt. I had the high waisted, high cliffhanger jeans on. I had some Oxford shoes. And I carried
wow.
my books around like this.
Yeah, the Oxford shoe.
I
God
did. I carried my
You had
books
to get
around
them
like
from a
this.
Salvation. No, wait, Catholic school girl.
Yeah,
you
I
had
just
them
had
hoes
them. What are you talking
on
about?
deck. No, I would have had
But
to go
I
find
would-
some.
It was college though, so I had my shoes on and I had like kept my books like all in my hand, and I would randomly fall over myself.
I bet you
Oh, God, no,
somebody was trying to talk to you though, right? Somebody was like,
Bruh.
bruh.
And then I did, you know, I did the snort. You know, I did the snort, right? Like the glass. Hi. Hi. Like, bruh, I be committed when I do stuff. That's why I don't dress up for
Do
Halloween.
it
I'm
all
like,
the
I
way.
can't commit like this.
I mean, we gonna
can't
get into
commit.
Halloween though.
Yeah, we
Last question though, y'all. Serena or Usagi?
Usagi, we did that.
Yeah, we did that one.
Did we? Did we
Well,
talk about?
well, we
talked
didn't get
about-
it. We kind of got off.
We
it.
got off
Yeah.
it.
Yeah,
But
you
for
know,
me, it's
I'm trying to
Serena.
keep it, keep us on this.
Even though
train.
Usagi's
You
cute.
got it.
Usagi's cute
Because it's a rabbit. It's like, oh, that's why you
Yeah.
had rabbits all over
because
your
it's
stuff.
a moon, and
And that's why I liked it. But for me, it's Usagi because after, I think they only did a couple of seasons for the original in English. But after
They
that, everything else is in Japanese. Like the
They did all the way up to they just didn't do Sailor Moon
S?
Stars.
S. They didn't do S. It was like it felt like a couple of things that I was just missing.
Yeah.
But that's how I was watching.
I mean, they were steady trying to tell me that Neptune was
cousins. Like, this is my cousin, your cousin. Even the villain was all like, they're cousins. Like, how the villain know they're cousins, but they don't know their real identity.
Like, listen, kissing cousins.
Like, I ain't never seen no cousins like holding hands. And
I ain't never held my cousin like that.
Yeah, never. Look them deep in the eye and never be like, if we don't make it, just know I love you. What?
I mean, I love my cousins.
Not like that.
I love them from a distance. What's up, cuz? I know y'all ain't gonna watch because, jail don't have cameras. Got a lot of those. But anyway.
Let's keep it moving.
Yes, so Psychopaths is finally, after only 1,000 years.
Hold up. Don't do my show.
Is back for a 3rd season. Oh my God.
I'm so excited.
So it actually aired Thursday, but did I watch it yet? No. But
it did?
It did. It aired this Thursday.
Me.
The first episode was out.
You didn't tell
Thursday.
But I'm gonna go.
I'm definitely gonna watch
I know
it
what
after
I'm
you're done with
doing.
this,
I can't
Hopefully
watch
maybe one
it
day.
after this. I gotta go shopping after this. God dang. God darn
I'll
you,
watch it
Halloween, October, you just mess up my schedule.
But yeah, I did look at some reviews for it. Some people were like, "It's boring, it's fun."
Man, that's because people don't understand that story.
I don't care. Psychopaths
Psychopaths has an amazing story.
Fuck with me just briefly. Give me a synopsis.
So the world Japan, importantly, has adapted to new crime fighting skills.
Okay.
Where everyone has a number called your Psychopath number.
Okay.
And it's kind of based on color a little bit. So, yeah, it is.
Oh, yeah, because you can have your aura can have
your aura
color.
goes up and down, but the aura that you surround yourself with kind of reflects how likely you are to do crime.
Okay.
People who are completely corrupted, serial killers, mass murderers, they are all considered in the black. And once you go black, you do not come back.
Yeah, they shoot you.
They shoot you. They're capable of shooting you, but 9 times out of 10 they're gonna try to bring you back.
No, if you go black, you're dead.
No, because remember all of the people who are they call them the dogs. All of the dogs were black. All of the dogs were black.
But remember in the beginning where that
jail.
woman was getting kidnapped and
that was different,
committing all kind of crimes on her, and then the Psychopath gun was all like,
yeah, you have the right to
back, bruh.
The Psychopath's gun tells you that you have the right to terminate.
Oh, you're right.
It doesn't tell you to shoot them. It says you have the right to.
I forgot about that. It doesn't automatically.
That's why I'm here, folks. That's why I'm here with the facts.
I might try to get into that.
So Malik Turner says he tried really hard to get into Psychopaths, but I guess you couldn't. But we don't care about that, Malik. So.
Damn. Not my friend. Don't do my friend.
This way.
I mean, but bro, you gotta understand, Psychopaths. It's more of a thriller.
Okay.
Because you're trying to guess about how they're turning people black. There's a system in there that's turning people black. And when you find out, I'm not going to give nothing away.
Like, what's the ingredients?
When you find out the overall system and how the overall system works, it just blew my mind.
Because if you're having a bad day, like little robot will come to you and be like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah,
they like you turning a little black there.
About mental health.
Very concerned.
I would rock with that. That would be a future that I could live with.
No. You see how they applying it.
But it was so easy. It was so easy for your color to change.
Yeah.
Like you could watch
and
something.
It's
like
a mood ring. It's a little bit like a future crime type thing too.
Yeah. It tries to guess what you're going to do.
Like a thought crime and a future crime.
It's not called Face Off. What is that shit?
It's with the Tom Cruise movie.
Oh.
What was that called?
Crack.
But y'all know what we're talking about, right? The Tom Cruise movie where it was like about future crimes
with the kids with the progeria.
Yes.
I mean,
and they were like they kept them in like the stew or whatever, and they would just be like having their visions, and we could see them, and we would know like in the future somebody's about to murder.
What?
Akira?
No. Were they not old ass kids?
No.
In Akira.
No.
Y'all.
Minority Report. No. That's what it's called. Thanks, Malik.
That's what it is?
Yeah.
It's Minority Report.
Thank you, Malik.
You guys, I'm not tripping.
You is tripping.
I be tripping.
Nick Thomas said the way y'all explaining this is not sitting too.
I mean, honestly,
we don't want to spoil it.
I don't want to give away what I really felt was groundbreaking in the show. Because if I do, then you're gonna be like, "Oh, well, I don't need to watch that."
Yeah,
it's cool.
because I don't want to ruin it for you.
Want y'all to watch.
You should definitely watch it.
All I've been doing all week is lining up anime that I've watched and rating them. Psychopath is a 5.
Okay, ESPers. The Espers.
Oh, Espers, the Esper children.
In Akira, yeah.
That's what you were talking about.
Yes.
No, it's nothing like that.
It's not like that, but it's like that.
No, it's not. Psychopath
not like
has
that.
nothing like that.
No, I'm saying like Minority Report.
Oh, maybe. It's been a minute since I've seen the movie. I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, listen, I wasn't tripping though.
Yeah, she had in Minority
trying to
Report.
hook
They
me,
said they're
right?
called precogs, but it's the same thing as an Esper though.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Not tripping.
Different.
Is
I'm gonna give
tripping.
myself a point.
Highly
As a matter of fact.
What?
One for Dave Fillet.
Hey,
Oh, I
so
have a
you
random
doing
question to
point?
ask them.
What's up?
Do y'all like pay to watch your anime, or do you be like pirating that shit?
I don't
It's
pay
to you,
to watch
Dave.
anything.
First of all, I'm of the upper echelon.
Upper echelon. You got money for Netflix and all. I do have. I pay for Netflix.
Flips Invisible Weave. Man.
And sometimes when I can splurge, I pay for Crunchyroll.
I pay for Crunchyroll because I'm gonna watch it because I watch it religiously.
Whatever's
Yes.
on Hulu and Netflix, I watch. I'm not doing that much work.
Not
Yo,
on that.
Netflix.
That's it.
I need
ain't really
Netflix
got-
to stop doing anime.
No.
No. For the greater good of all people.
Wow.
Netflix stick to the movies.
No.
Netflix
But
do
they're
the
not even
movie.
the one really doing the anime. They're just acquiring it.
I'm tired of them.
No,
but
they have
are
Seven
making
Deadly
some.
Sins and
I'm tired of them. Somebody else should have did Seven Deadly Sins. I am sick of them. I'm highly sick.
No.
Man, I'm highly sick. Nah, cause I
No.
was watching the this new anime, the Iron Train anime. You know, with the zombies. What's it called?
Iron Train.
It's
It's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix.
Let's take a gander.
Cabaneri.
What?
I think that's what it is.
It's new. It just came out.
Cabaneri. Yeah. So I'm like, oh, this is gonna be a dope show, right?
Spell
Oh.
that.
Yeah, Netflix needs to stop
Girl,
doing.
don't
I
ask me.
hear you, Malik. Netflix does need to stop doing live actions.
But no, I'm watching the anime. We on episode 1. I said, oh, okay, cool. Episode 2, I was like, gee, this is moving real fast. Maybe it's only got 12, you know? Okay, cool. Episode 3, finale. What?
You said, excuse me?
Pardon moi.
How did you ruin my weekend with this?
Oh, Cabaneri. Okay.
Cabaneri, I did it right.
Cabaneri of the Iron Fortress.
Oh, I
Battle of
had it
Minato.
right. You see, I had it right.
That sounds interesting.
It sounded like it should have just been a movie.
That definitely
It should have
is
just been a
3
movie.
episodes.
Why
Shameless
did you
plug
do
here.
this?
If you guys like Netflix anime, tune into my YouTube channel, Sailor Slay. I'm going to be
Hey.
doing top 5, not just anime, but nerd-related things that are Netflix originals. So
That's
tune in.
cool.
This is giving me some Princess Mononoke vibes.
It
just
did.
looking at it.
It was
Let
really
me pull
good.
it up.
It was really good. I really thoroughly enjoyed it, but I was very upset with it being in episodes and not a full movie.
How you spell it?
Cabaneri?
It's Kabaneri. Sorry. What's up, Mike Blunts?
What it do? Or
Love,
what
Death,
is
and
it?
Robots. I haven't watched that yet because I was like, it's
Love,
like
Death, and Robots is good.
They have an
It's very
episode where the
interesting.
robots go on a tour of what used to be human
I think that was the
civilization,
first episode.
and that is it's
And,
so
taking
funny.
pictures and
Yeah.
shit. And, like,
And people used to use these. What are they for? They used to dispose of their waste here. They produced waste. How inconvenient. And I was just like,
How
wow.
disgusting.
How disgusting.
inefficient.
Inefficient. They called us inefficient. They called
We
us.
are, though.
Yeah. We
okay,
need
so
to upgrade
Michael
these bodies.
says,
What up?
he says, yeah, if it's not on Hulu or Netflix, because I got them both. But if they're not on there, I want to watch really bad. I go on the pirate websites.
Facts.
We all can say we relate to that.
I do. The only one I can't find is Made in Abyss. I can't find it
Oh,
anywhere.
what is that? Sounds so familiar.
I said it the last podcast. It's about these little kids and they go like
You did.
spelunking.
You did, yes.
And I can't
wrote
find it
down.
anywhere other than Amazon Prime. And I'm like, I'm not paying that.
Yeah, I'm paying for the Amazon Prime.
I love-
They got some good
I
stuff
signed
on there.
up for
but
my
damn.
30-day free trial, and I don't see no signs of no 30-day free trial. I'm, just,
So what is the trial?
I'm a little bit perturbed. Is
Y'all
what
ain't
I
gonna
am.
take my money. That's
okay.
99.
Listen,
Nah, B.
Oh, Mike Blunts. Yes.
What's up?
It's Blurred Lines doesn't have a new show. Nerd Unpacked has a new show.
Yeah.
We are
Blurred
Aqua
Lines
Teen
is a
Nerd
show
Force.
We're Aqua
on
Teen Nerd
Unpacked,
Force.
and we are
Number-
in fact.
Number 1 in the hood, G.
Thank you.
I have to do my lines.
Y'all want to talk
This is
about?
Nick Tom. The Hitler EP
Oh.
was my favorite.
Before we get off the subject of Psychopaths, I have to say this. The crazy shit that happens in Psychopaths was so steadily. Like, it picks up and it stays crazy.
Oh.
It doesn't get sane.
Yes.
Unlike Goblin Slayer.
It keeps going.
Let me tell y'all something. Y'all are rude as hell for not warning people about that first episode in Goblin Slayer.
I don't like warnings. I just want to be disgusting.
Y'all are rude. No. No one needs that. Like, that's triggers. That is a trigger. And I was very upset.
Yeah, I can see it.
Highly upset. Because I was like sitting there watching. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going to watch Goblin Slayer. Everybody's talking about it. Cool. Sitting there, wait a minute. Hold up. No. Stop. Like, just texting people, what did you make me watch? What the fuck is this? Why is this happening? And then it happens nowhere else in the season. And I was like, oh.
It's inferred. We just they don't like show it anymore, but we know it's still happening, unfortunately. And then the priestess lady, she definitely inferred that's why she don't like to leave the castle no more.
So
and that's why I mind my business and stay here.
Sad, man. I cannot.
Well, I don't want to say what it is because
I don't need that in my life.
Too much, but you should definitely still watch Goblin Slayer.
I guess
it's very good.
I mean, Goblin Slayer didn't pan out.
On Crunchyroll.
Goblin Slayer didn't pan out how I wanted it to.
Is it part of Overlord? It seems like it's in the same universe.
It looks like
it's in the same universe because they're about the heroes and the platinum and all that. That's the same thing.
I don't know if I think it's a
spin-off or something.
I think that might be like the same creator, like either the same creator, or the same production. Definitely same production. But speaking of anime, that I'm looking to pan out correctly. My Hero Academia. I'm very, very curious on where we gonna go. On how we gonna do this, but I'm on the manga side of things. I'm curious in that form. Currently, the second episode did air last week, didn't it?
I'm thoroughly disappointed.
You're thoroughly disappointed.
Slow. It's so slow. I'm ready for something to happen.
I mean, in the manga, even it's like it builds up.
Well, I mean, come on.
They gotta give you the
episode 3 is
they
happening.
Lay
sometime today, we don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
so we'll see.
Later
today. It seemed like it was building up. I hope they don't disappoint
me. It's
gonna.
You're not gonna be. This is a really good build up if they doing it right. I haven't really been watching it because I'll watch it when I feel like it. Like, oh hey, I'm about to go to sleep. I got 30 minutes. Let me turn this on real quick. And
I will say the episode that I watched, I did enjoy. Yeah. I was like, okay, all right, I'm fucking with it.
Yeah.
I just
Deku's a crier.
Why is Bakugo so mean?
Hold up.
Because I think it's a little bit of jealousy. Yeah, he's misunderstood.
And I was
misunderstood about what?
About everything.
Okay.
First of all, they built up that kid to believe that he was the best that there would ever be.
And then they
gave him like, okay, I was in gifted classes, so that's why I relate to him so much.
Okay, I feel that.
People was like,
you about to say, yeah.
You're gonna be the brightest.
Malik Turner says episode 3 is out already for
it. Is?
Yeah, Malik Turner says.
Get it. All right.
Thanks, Malik.
Yeah, so it's out there if people want to watch it.
I
do believe episode 3. It seems like it should be more actiony.
Yeah, it could be. It's possible. There's a couple ways they could flip it.
Spoil it.
I'm not spoiling anything. I promise. I don't spoil.
Okay.
I intrigue. But I don't spoil. But now, like, what was I saying?
Gifted classes.
Oh yeah, I've been in gifted classes all my life. You're gonna grow up and you're gonna do something really amazing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, I'm gonna build this. I'm gonna do this. And then the depression and anxiety hits because I'm not the best.
I'm not.
I'm not this.
Been telling you that. Like,
I don't know how to study.
Gassing you up and stuff,
and it's that gas that he's still trying to like. He's trying to reach it now.
Okay.
So now it's just like I'm trying to build myself up to be what they thought I was going to be, but I'm not it anymore.
Yeah.
And now I have to feel like I am it. So of course I bully someone else. I didn't do it, but
I didn't bully
people
anybody.
do it. People do it.
Yeah.
I mean,
I just
Deku appreciates it.
Bullies have stories.
Both y'all have on chokers, and I had a corset choker that I should have worn.
Oh yeah, we could have been like.
You
can see the shine.
I always have a choker on.
That's your thing?
That's not my thing. I'm not into that, Daddy.
Anyway, skip over that. Cut that out, the show. Okay? We didn't talk about that today.
We did say there were mature themes and explicit language.
That's mature. Mature. But no.
Overripe.
I feel like I think a lot of people are still on the guessing game of the point of the narration in My Hero Academia.
It's Deku.
Well, I did.
But why is
Dorian.
Deku? Who is Deku talking to? Is he talking just to be talking? Is this his inner monologue, or is he talking to someone?
I never thought about it like that.
They have been asking this question for a very long time. Like, is
Could
he
be talking?
in fact?
Maybe he's talking to his
is he
son.
talking? Is he
What
talking
if
to All
he's,
Might?
He be talking to his
writing
dad
in
that
his
we never
little-
know.
He could be talking
What
to All
if he's
Might.
just narrating in his little journal?
That's
His
what we-
hero analysis.
that's
Oh,
another
because
one.
he has
That's
to
a
write
good-
down his own story in there eventually because he has everyone else's.
The biggest theory is All Might has passed on finally, and he's talking to All Might,
Sad day.
recounting the story to All Might. Like, this is how I grew up under you, and that's possible. I mean, it's not.
I don't think it's that though. I think he
I don't know.
might be talking to his son, or like maybe he finally found his dad or something.
Yeah, didn't his dad like?
Did they ever say what happened to his dad? He's just
his-
not there.
His daddy left. His daddy went to
He
get a pack of
said deuces.
cigarettes.
He never
What
came.
what did you say about your nose earlier?
Running. His daddy. My nose is a deadbeat dad. It's running. I all I got is bad jokes. I'm sorry.
Let's get into the real controversy with My Hero Academia.
Yeah.
Did All Might choose correctly the right successor?
I cannot.
Should it have been
speak.
Deku?
I will not
I guess
speak
because
on
you
that.
know the manga.
I
I think
I
he
did
made
see the
right
first
choice.
episode of the new season. As what I've come to understand is that it's between Deku and Todoroki,
No.
No.
or is it,
was
Bakugo?
never him. It was never going to be either one of those.
Who?
There was an older kid.
Okay.
And this older kid had such a talent.
Yes. He was
that
kind of an
he was-
underdog
he was,
as well.
He was such an underdog because his power was kind of like, you don't know how he's really going to use it.
Like, how could he be a first class hero with that
Right.
power?
How would you be a first class hero? And then out of nowhere, he finds a way to be a hero with that power.
And so he's like part of the big three of the school.
I want to spoil this one piece. It's not really a spoil. These fight scenes that are coming up, I have to tune in and watch them.
Maybe this is why
You
it's so
gon'
slow.
Ooh, you gon' man.
I hope it's building up to something
Man.
worthwhile.
Can I also point out that when in the introductory episode, it felt a lot like this is the same kind of world building as One Punch Man.
Yeah.
Getting paid for being a hero.
Yeah.
You're
being
right,
here.
yeah.
That
And it's
whole
like,
setup.
how because nobody
Yeah.
explains in One Punch Man at least
How they got there.
how everybody, like, where did all these powered up
They
people
actually
come
do.
from in the
They don't
in the
explain
manga,
the
or-
powered up people. No, it's in the episode.
Which one?
It's one of the last episodes.
season
They talk
two?
about season one, I
Season
think.
one?
They talk
Oh.
about the founder of the person who founded the Society of Heroes, who founded the agency. He was inspired because a certain hero came along and saved his child with a very big chin.
Yeah. Yeah, but
And everybody, like, some
All
people
these-
had powers, or
and
like
some people are just working
just
at it.
working
Like
at it. Yeah.
Saitama. Okay.
like my
But it's-
bicycle bruh.
I kind of like that idea where it's
Bicycle
Yeah,
like
bicycle.
uh,
he just
I
throw the
love
bike
him.
at you.
Yugen Rider.
Yes.
Yeah, no,
I love him.
I like the idea of, My Hero Academia existing in that same universe where
It
it's like
could, yeah,
you
it's
go
definitely a
to
possibility.
school to be a hero and then you graduate and it's like, all right, now. go
Maybe
flourish
maybe
as
One
class.
Punch Man is like the prequel.
No,
Nah.
not
think
at
so?
all.
I just
Not
like
at
that
all.
idea.
That's not
That's
the
just,
same.
I think it's cool.
That is not. There's no connection with that. I promise you.
Malik out here giving spoilers.
He is.
What?
But Daryl
said
Thomas
that-
asked if we was talking about the manga. I'm not, because I know people really want to watch and just suffer.
We're not trying
like
to get
that.
beat up, is what you're trying to say.
I'm not trying to look. I can fight, but I can't fight 20 people at the same time.
You
That's a
can't with
gun.
a gun.
That's a gun.
You just gonna have to shoot him.
I'm just going
It's a
to.
goddamn
And then even
shootout.
some of the people that would come for me, I'm gonna just be like, you know what, you a biggin'. I'm gonna give him a gun. No, I'm not
want to
talking
get a
about
shotgun. Have y'all ever gone to the gun range and shot a shotgun?
No.
That is.
I be
Well, no,
playing
not a
about-
shotgun. No, I'm not.
The recoil is disgusting, but man, it's just like, this is fun. Like, really, please come
I
fuck
don't
with
know,
me.
dude. I
I can
haven't.
blow a small hole in your intestine.
Dog, look, I don't know. I haven't touched guns. Like I've held guns. I've meddled with the triggers. I've played with bullets like separately because people don't give me them together. They're afraid of me. But nah, I don't. I'm not a real big fan.
I get it.
Political.
It's for me. I was like, you can keep a shotgun
Don't
legally
do
in your
this.
car. So I'm just like, my car is so little that if I have reason to go hauling this long ass lock, stock, and barrel out from the back seat,
Oh,
you
you
needed
getting
to get shot.
You're
Yeah,
getting shot.
yeah. So that's my feelings on
In
it.
other words,
Daryl Thomas said, "Don't do this." I guess we
he's
shouldn't
talking
talk
about,
about
he's
who.
we're not talking about the manga. I promise you. I
He
wouldn't
does
do
look
that.
like Spike.
How I give a spoiler answering the question? I'm not doing that. I'm not answering none of those questions. I
Y'all-
just know things that are going to happen, and y'all are going to love it. Because it's a really good show.
Y'all all out of My
all out of
Hero.
it.
Y'all
I'm-
ready for talk
I'm
about
My
this,
Hero'd
this new
Wait,
Pokemon?
that's a spoiler right now. Oh my god,
It kind of is.
Malik.
It
Now
kinda is.
that's gonna be in my mind, like ruin it for me. You ruined
No,
it for
I
me. Now I'm
didn't.
just gonna shut
I
it
didn't
off.
ruin
Not
nothing.
gonna watch My Hero Academia. I'm talking about Malik.
He didn't spoil it.
Okay.
Scroll past him.
Wait
Don't
a minute, what?
pay no attention to
Are
the
y'all
heathens.
gonna watch this new Pokemon?
I don't
No.
know.
Yeah, I
Straight
mean,
like that. No.
No,
I'm not
I haven't watched
7
Pokemon
anymore.
since I was a kid.
No, it's not even that. I'm
the latest,
legitly. I don't like the animation.
the
One.
latest animation style is disgusting.
I kind of like it though. It's interesting.
Nah.
In-
Nah, I don't like it. Not for
Can
Pokemon.
we add, what is this with on Ash's cheek? What is that
Is Ash
going
trying
on?
to grow up?
No,
I mean,
been-
he has
Ash
been
in a
10
coma?
for like 20 years or whatever.
He been
I
11.
just saw
He's
a theory
11?
floated
for like
that
20
Ash
years.
is in a coma and he's fighting his way through
Yeah.
his subconscious. Basically, it was very Freudian in
Yeah.
theory.
I
but
I rock with that.
yeah, I
I rock
mean,
with that.
I could kind of see
I can
it,
see
but
that
at the
too.
same time, it's just like
Do we want
I
it?
think that it's just I don't think it's that deep.
I don't think it's that deep.
I think that's
either.
about you can step in a
That's
puddle
too
of
deep.
it and not get your
That's
ankles
too
wet.
deep for this type of anime. Now, if you were talking about Psychopaths and you were saying the main character in Psychopaths is in a coma and she's imagining all this, you might have a theory. You might have a very interesting theory, and I would love to hear something like that. So you should definitely call us and explain what you want.
Oh yeah, y'all can call
You can
us.
definitely always
Yeah.
call. I mean, we
Just a
gave out the
reminder.
number. I give it out again though.
Go ahead, read it.
It's my work voice. That number is gonna be 469-608-1886. Thank you. All right, back to me.
I
Yeah,
just,
shake it off.
I haven't watched Pokemon since I was a young youth.
Yes. So I was like 10.
I feel like it would be hard to get back into it. Like didn't even get Pokemon
wasn't.
Go when that was a big thing when
No.
everybody had it because I was just like, nigga, I got work.
I was actually trying like with my kid like walking around trying to catch Pokemon, but after that I was like, yeah, I can't do this. Like,
yeah.
I mean, I got back into Pokemon because I have a habit of rewatching. I will rewatch an anime just to make sure I got it. That's why I've watched Dragon Ball so many times that nobody can really come for me on that information because I know Dragon Ball and I know Dragon Ball Z like the back of my hand. Trust me, ain't nothing really there. But when it comes to like Pokemon, I watched season 1, season 2. I got to season 3, and I was just like, we falling off plot. We're just doing this for shits and giggles. I don't really want us to start all the way over and lose all of Pokemon again. I'm not with this. The whole Pikachu evolving was a whole issue that they covered in like 4 or 5 different episodes.
Did y'all see what Nick Thomas said?
what do you
Nope.
say?
You nasty.
Where?
I heard Ash's mom is fucking Mr. Mime, and that's why he won't
Is.
leave.
Not Mr. Mime. Ash's mom is fucking
Professor
Professor Oak.
Yeah. I think
I mean,
we can all say agree to
Professor
that.
Oak is over there laying wood. All right.
Bye.
Let's be real.
Bye.
Hello.
Bye. Hello. Bye-bye.
Hi. Nah, you love me.
Okay, can we get into, because we know that
Yo.
in the Pokemon world, Pokemon are the animals.
Yeah.
So if you eating meat, you eating
Yeah, you
Pokemon.
eating Pokemon.
So for those Mr. Mime type Pokemon, what the fuck are they? They're not people. They're not animals.
You don't think about
I
that. Do not think about it that deep.
Why do this to us? Now I'm gonna really sit there and think about this
Oh my
late
God.
at night. When I'm rejecting some man's call, he's gonna be like, I wonder what she's doing. She probably with another nigga. And be
Nah.
over there.
What
No,
the
I'm
fuck
talking
is
about
Mr.
Mr.
Mime?
Mime. What's going on?
What the fuck is Mr. Mom?
Maybe he's like some kind of weird experiment, like
Like Mewtwo?
yeah, like he's a chimera or some shit like that. Like he was a
Whoa,
person that like
Whoa,
fused with the Pokemon.
Whoa, that's in the box. And how dare you bring that up?
Yeah, let's
It's in the
close
box?
that.
That's in
I'm
the
sorry I
box.
even brought it up.
Because that's
Let's-
brotherhood.
Let's put a
Let's
lid
close
on
it
that
down.
one.
We
Like,
don't Full Metal Alchemist this, okay?
No.
Don't do that to
It's
us.
definitely a possibility. We don't
Oh.
know.
It is a possibility,
We
but I
don't
didn't
really
want to
know.
think about it.
With what? With what?
Yeah, what did he get fused
On
with?
each. What did he get fused with?
Become Mr. Mime.
I'm so sad. How did you
Maybe
do
it's
this?
Nurse Joy in a Pokemon. Why are there so many Nurse
Get
Joys?
Get out.
Well, in the coma theory, then it's
Get
like
out.
Nurse Joy and Officer Jenny are the
Officer
same
Jenny,
because
same
those are the
person.
people who Ash knew before he went into the coma.
Oh, so
he
that's
just
why
keeps
there's not that many
replicating
people.
them. Yeah, and that's why he's managing
He's
to
in the
travel
coma.
all these places, and nobody managed to hear, "Hey, didn't you win at the last place? Oh,
Right.
you might be good." No, it's like I got to build myself up each time. It's like, if I was in a coma, I don't think I'd be doing all this extravagant world
Yes,
building.
this is too
Why
much.
It would just
not?
be a whole bunch of
Well,
naps.
maybe he's
Well,
been
you're
in the
allowed
coma
to.
for so long that
He's just
Yeah,
started. Your
but
mind
you
started.
gotta
doing
After
keep
a
his
while, your
mind,
mind
like,
start turning into
entertained.
oatmeal. So I don't think, and it's
Really?
been 20 years. It's like, your body, like you get bed sores, right?
Yeah.
So your muscles
they gotta
start to
flip you?
atrophy.
Yeah,
they gotta
can-
flip you, but your muscles start to atrophy, and your brain is a muscle. You're not using it when you're in a coma, so all it's doing is just withering up a little bit.
Oh wow, I didn't think about that.
Yeah.
Shit.
Mod soul from Bleach.
Nah. Yeah, you're probably right
So
about
Nick
that.
says, I think Nurse Joy is something similar to the Mod Soul from Bleach.
That's
I didn't get that far in
very
Bleach, so I don't
possible.
know. What's the Mod Soul?
the Mod Soul is kind of like a doll that you put a soul into,
Oh, okay.
and then
I could
it'll-
see that.
It'll act. It'll do whatever.
Like a golem.
Yeah, pretty much.
Mm.
Does it mean she only exists to do one thing,
Malik,
and
we're
she
not
seems
gonna
content with
acknowledge.
it?
We're not. No.
We're not gonna acknowledge that, Malik.
It's bad
That's
enough
funny.
that I had to think about Mr. Mime giving Ash's mom the pipe.
Why
And
would
now,
you think about that?
that? Was
Who put that thought in your head?
Nick Thomas.
How
Nick
dare-
Thomas put that
Thomas
right
did say
there.
that.
How dare Nick? Nick, behave.
And somebody laughed at it. Whoops.
I would laugh. It would be me if I was on there. Like
No, but yeah, then I had to think about the fact that Mr. Mime is some sort of weird amalgamation of
Whatever
animal
he is.
and mineral and vegetable. And now
now
I'm not going
he's-
to talk about
we're not
Professor
gonna do
Oak
that. We're not gonna.
laying
Why
wood.
not? But
The one with the hook is Professor Dave Fillet.
Dave Fillet
Daryl.
with the dollar. Mic drop. That's what he wants you to do. He wants you to
I
do
mean,
a mic
I
drop.
can't do that because I don't know how
Yes.
to work
These
that
is
thing.
expensive, beloved.
These is
Yeah.
expensive, and I ain't got no
doing
money.
that. But nah, I'm not gonna
but
watch it. Like,
while we on the
honestly.
subject of shit, sexual Pokemon
Oh,
themes,
God.
is Team Rocket a couple or are they just partners?
They are
I thought they were a
They are a
couple.
couple.
I thought they were like together.
With that being
They're a
said, is James a sub? Because Jesse gives off big dick energy also.
You know what I really think? I think they're each other's beard. I think they're both gay, but they're like together for some reason.
Wow.
I don't know, because I
What?
can see Jesse being a
some people
dom,
do
like
that.
dressing up in the leather with the whips and everything and just going to town on James, like pegging the fuck out of him. Imagine James's voice.
Shut up.
Man, we taking this to dark places.
Oh, we
Very
went
dark.
So far.
I mean,
This
in the
is-
shadows.
Thank God Lewis is not here.
Yeah. Well, Lewis, if you're watching,
he's
I
probably
mean, I
not
hope
watching.
Everything's going good with you,
This
baby.
nigga's at work.
You can watch and be at work at the same time.
He's at work. Are you sure?
I don't know what Lewis be up to.
Yeah, I think he's at work.
doing
and then he's
something.
waiting to hear news and then go to the
He's
hospital.
doing something. Lewis is doing Lewis.
Up to there.
Yes, James loves
so
to be
hungry.
stepped on. I know
He
it. I know it
does.
in my heart. High heels.
Hi.
You all right?
Girl. I've been
Excited.
Yeah,
I've
worked up.
No,
I
I
was thinking about that
I didn't-
Dom action.
That's not. No, I've had the flu, the influenza, all of this week since Friday.
Oh,
And-
you was a carrier of that disease.
I was. Call me Typhoid Dave.
Yeah, I watched a video
they
about
gave
it,
me
and
the
I feel
codeine.
bad for calling her typhoid.
Okay.
Mary.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Everybody who's come over to my house has said, "Do you know how much you could sell this for?" I'm just like, I'm not selling it.
Yo.
My neighbor, he was just like, "You the only person who uses drugs the way they're supposed to be used."
Mm.
And I was just like, because like if you give me a Xan, I'm not about to go have no fun. I'm taking
what
that
is-
Xan and I'm going to sleep.
Oh, that's what they do. That's
People be staying
That's
up, like
for-
on codeine. They be staying up.
well, I don't
driving and
understand
shit.
about
I
that,
don't- I
dude.
can't.
I've never done that.
My
I've done.
body is set
Yeah,
up
I'm
to
not
where
into
I
that.
go.
I've done things,
I goes to
but
sleep.
I haven't done.
I have like an addictive personality.
I don't do
can't
lean.
that.
I have an addictive personality, but at the
I
same
cannot
time,
do
I know
that.
my
I don't.
limits.
I don't attach. to anything.
Can we talk about new Superman?
Yes. I'm not really.
I liked Henry Cavill.
I did like
I don't know
Henry.
how I feel about Superman.
So J.J. Abrams is actually gonna be taking over the helm for DC apparently, which I'm excited about. I'm happy to see someone who I believe in as a director try to give an actual line here. No, because like honestly speaking, J.J. Abrams is the only person who could possibly save.
Why don't they hire
Superman.
Martin Scorsese? He has so much.
Well, we'll get into that.
Now
in
we're
a
gonna
second.
get into him, but nah, J.J. Abrams is like, yo, I'm coming in here. Robert Pattinson is my Batman. Period. I'm gonna go ahead and dabble in a couple of new characters, and I don't want Henry as Superman. And I do love Henry as Superman because he got the look.
He had the look.
He has the look, and
Chiseled,
he has the
farm fed, country strong.
I don't believe he was given the scripts for Superman. I don't believe like those lines are just. He's too standoffish.
Yeah,
they
he's
made
very-
him
he's very
real,
wooden.
real solid. But Superman's real fluid. Superman's real. I can walk into this room and I'm gonna greet everybody. And I'm
from Kansas.
I'm from Kansas. I'm a country boy.
Corn
you
pone.
know, I'm cornbread fed with a little bit of sunlight. That's all he is. I will say the rumor about
Hey, Alicia.
Michael, my baby daddy, Jordan, I would love that. For
I would only
obvious
like that if it
reasons.
was Icon.
Really?
Yeah. I don't want to see a black Superman. I want to see Icon.
Well, I can see that too.
Yeah.
But I do want to see a black Superman. Just because he's powered by the sun.
It's not gonna make it
Powered by
better.
the sun.
We can have both.
You
It's
can
not
change the
gonna make
origin story. He don't got to be from Kansas. He can be a small town in Mississippi.
Oh God.
Somebody
Real
asked us
country
to
boy.
introduce ourselves again.
Oh, introduce ourselves again?
I think it was either Darrell or Darnell. I'm sorry. It clicked away.
Okay.
Darrell.
Well, we're going to
Darrell.
start.
Yeah.
We're going to start right there.
Hi, I'm Sailor.
And my name is Nova.
And I'm Professor Dave Fillet.
The day. Filet.
That's us.
Yeah.
That's us. The trio.
Aqua Team Nerd Force.
Number one in the hood, G.
Lewis is not here. He has negative
Oh
points.
yeah. That's
Oh,
right.
we
forgot
dumped
Lewis.
Lewis. We dumped him.
I
No,
mean,
we didn't dump him, but
he dumped himself.
he dumped us. He has a negative point for not being here today. So, but get that bread though, son.
And a baby also.
And that
Bread
baby.
and a baby. on the
Bread,
same day.
bread and babies and bread. But nah, I'm really excited to see what J.J. Abrams can actually do.
Is it Adams or is it Abrams?
Abrams? I think
I
it's
think it's
Abrams.
Abrams.
I be
Yeah.
saying Adams all the time. Though.
Yeah, because I was just like, I'm pretty
Abrams.
sure.
I think it's Abrams.
I think it's Abrams.
I mean, I
we
believe
have
in
the
J.J.
technology.
Abrams, but I
Let me
just
see
have-
if I can type with this. Hold on.
There's no saving DC.
She-
Like there's no
Yo,
saving
she
it.
really out here trying to
There's
type
no
with
saving
this
I'm
hook.
fucking it up.
Abrams. It's
It is
Abrams.
Abrams.
Yeah.
It's Abrams.
I can type like a motherfucker.
Duh. But no,
Oh,
there is.
Lewis heard us talking.
Oh God, here he is.
Oh, he's watching. Hey, Lewis.
Hi, Lewis.
Hello, Lewis. Hi.
Lewis, you have -1 point for not being here.
You do. How dare you watch us and not be here with us? Who are
Tis what
you?
it is.
Abrams. It's Abrams. But I think Abrams is the only person I feel like can actually take this story and do something well with it. For instance, what he did to revitalize the Star Wars franchise. I really love Force Awakens.
I liked it.
I really loved Force Awakens. I did not so much care for the latest one. Like, no, what was that?
I think we can all agree Lewis is
We on 8? What?
No, this is Michael says, so which one of you guys are Master Shake, Meatwad, and Fried Lock?
Sheikh Zula, the Mike Ruler.
Meatwad.
Yeah.
I'm going to be Fried. Fried
You
Lock
gotta be
then.
fried.
Yeah.
Who gonna be, what's his name, Earl? Who gonna be Earl?
That's Lewis.
Lewis.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, okay, so Roy Julian did say Abrams' action is over the top, but I feel like that's kind of what DC needs, because I feel like that's
That's
what's
true. They're
missing
understated.
from a lot of their films. Like that,
Aquaman it still sucked.
I didn't see Aquaman
They had
because I didn't.
action on top of action.
It's
and
Wakanda.
still
It's
sucked.
Wakanda. I didn't need that.
Still sucked.
Underwater Wakanda. Who needs it?
Yeah. I
The
wasn't
hair
real hype.
flowing.
I wasn't
But
real
I feel
hyped
like
for it, even
when
with
you
Jason
put an
Momoa
action
looking like he looking.
Oh, girl. That man.
Make a
But
sinner
now
go
when
to
you
church.
When you put action into a movie, you have to do it in a way that also helps with the storyline of the film. In DC, what they have a real big problem with doing is giving you these action-packed sequences, but no real like depth for the sequence. Like it's just a flat out, we're gonna fight now. I'm like, okay, why are we fighting right now? Like even in the Justice League, that first big fight scene where they're fighting the guys, and it's just like, what the heck are y'all doing? Y'all just all came together and said, let's fight right now. Now, what would have been really cool is if they'd have had Batman investigating on the low, going in, trying to figure out what's going on, and all of a sudden Wonder Woman shows up because they're in the same area as Wonder Woman, and she notices a disturbance. And then they're fighting back to back, and he's like, who are you? Well, who are you? And maybe they have some kind of altercation with each other, some type of fight with each other, and then they're like, whoa, same side. And then we grow the movie from there. There are so many ways that we can build into the action sequences and still tell the story, but we don't get that in a lot of DC films. Well, we get that all throughout Marvel. They all have a problem.
Malik said he appreciated the cultural inserts of Aquaman.
Nobody care about no culture. We care about them abdominal muscles.
Hold on. Daryl, yes, Nerd Unpacked is like the umbrella, and blurred lines
and Aqua Tween Nerd Force
are underneath.
Yeah, we're all in the same house, but we have different rooms.
Yes. Just like how Cash Money Records has Young Money Records.
We're Young Money, of course.
Young Moolah, baby.
Wait, what's BVS? Nick Thomas.
Batman versus Superman.
Oh, yeah, that was so stupid.
Horrible.
It was not good.
And what it was is the action sequences were so
And then the premise is ridiculous because we all know Superman might win. Like, Batman has no superpowers. Like, so how is this even a thing?
First of all, there's actually a lot of situations where Batman with... Because I hate to say
he had to sneak up on him. That's how you get it.
Yeah,
like
prep
do some bitch move
stuff. But don't you fucking say it.
Yeah,
I don't want to hear about no goddamn no.
But he does actually have that prep time in their universe within their time because Superman is so well known. Superman's powers are so well shown in his universe that you have time to sit there and be like, well, gee, how would I combat this? Well, he has this. What would I do for this? Okay, well, when have I seen him weak? And they have actual footage of him being weak in certain areas and what's around. So being the detective that he's supposed to be, he's supposed to be able to combine all of that and say, okay, so this is the plan that needs to fall through. I need to do this, this, and this to get him there. And it's never about, he's not going to really, I don't believe in Batman really, truly, genuinely winning, but having the upper hand.
Being able to at least
get
to a level
some bitch move stuff, some bitch move type stuff.
I believe he's gonna outsmart it.
Can we segue while we're on the topic of Batman? Somebody asked about the Joker movie. Have any of y'all seen it?
I have not seen it. I've watched lots of reviews on it.
Y'all don't say. I did see something that an article that was saying that the black women in the movie were just
it's like every time he needed somebody to talk to, it was a black woman.
But everybody, all of the black women in his life were cold and authority figures, and it's like, I know that that's obviously not the premise. That's not what the entire movie is about. Of course, but it's just like interesting. But when they were going to go see it, I had it was The Hunt for Red October. Let's put it like that, and I had the cramp. So yeah, but
I don't know about that.
Let's talk
Michael Raven says, but he shouldn't with regular battle in Batman versus Superman. Exactly. He shouldn't have been on top of that. I don't believe Batman should have been in the position to actually end Superman in that battle. Really that would really set it apart. And it was just like, nah, B.
Unrealistic.
Did you just give it a hook down?
A hook down.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not gonna let go of this. I should give it a hook down. I'm too done. But nah, these action sequences were off. They were very misplaced. The whole premise of, I love how dark the film was. I did. I love how dark Batman versus Superman was in its thought process. It's just when you took it off of that vision board, you did not execute that. You did not give me any of that. So DC needs a reboot. And I believe Abrams Abrams.
Let's hope so.
Yes.
Abrams
I'll type it
can
again.
do that.
You want me
Don't
to?
do it again.
Just so we can make sure.
Don't do me this. Let me live. Let me live. I believe he could do that. You know, he's got a good shot.
Let's jump
In the right
ahead then. Talk about Martin Scorsese complaining about the MCU.
Wait a minute.
What you want?
We can't skip over Zelda. You know, I play one game and I play one
Only
game.
because-
Go
only.
on your Zelda rant.
Yes.
Only because we're still
Link's
talking about the
Awakening is
movie.
out.
Yeah, but she was.
I still want to make sure you didn't miss it. I had to
no,
say
no,
it.
we're not
listen.
gonna
You didn't say
not
it.
let you do it.
You
No,
say it.
listen.
You get to rant about Zelda. I'll
Okay.
give you
To your
30
heart's
minutes.
content.
You get
Let's-
30 minutes.
But let's talk about Martin
We gotta-
Scorsese.
Because we on the topic of movies.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Let's go.
How
I
you
mean,
gonna
you're
hate
right.
from outside the club, Martin?
The only
You can't even get in.
Martin Scorsese films that I've seen are
tried it.
Wolf of Wall Street,
I've seen
which was
several.
good.
That was very good.
It was
very
good, but also it was based on a really good book.
Yeah.
So when you come in with good source material, and the only other thing I've seen by Martin Scorsese is Shark Tale.
You never seen Goodfellas?
Yeah, good
I
fellas.
said what I
Casino?
said. I said what I said.
Goddamn.
I
I
told
love
y'all
mob
was
movies.
good.
I
but
told
it's
y'all I don't
just-
be watching movies
I
like that.
love mob movies, and he's a really good at
He
giving
should
me
stick
the
to what he
feel.
knows
If it's not
about.
Francis
mob
Ford
movies.
Coppola,
He shouldn't have been doing like he running his mouth.
He said Francis Ford
Like I
Coppola.
said, how you gonna
Coppola.
hate from outside of the club? You can't
It's
even
Coppola.
get in.
Coppola.
Yeah, Francis Ford
Coppola.
I think
You can't hate from outside of the club
You
like
can't.
that, my G. You cannot. Like, period.
he doesn't know. I feel like it's because superhero movies are seen as just like for the lowest denominator, like one step above comedy, and that's how they used to be. But now I feel like Marvel changed the game. They stepped up, and that's why Marvel movies, the MCU, is just so popular because it elevated it. Just
It was
a
good
tad.
storytelling.
Yes,
It
good
was
storytelling.
because this entire sequence of Marvel films has just been good storytelling and giving us the jokes where we need them.
Mm-hmm.
Now there was a couple of hiccups in these films. They're not all
They're not
perfect. Some of these Thor movies fell flat. A lot of them actually. The second Thor movie, the first Thor movie fell flat.
I like the first Thor.
I
movie.
love
the
it.
Second one, not
I
so
love
much.
it because I love Chris Hemsworth, but baby daddy number 3. But like it as a cinematic thing, it falls flat compared to Iron Man, compared to Captain America, compared to the Avengers movies.
Yes.
It doesn't
I mean,
build up that type of hype, and it's nothing you could do with that.
should.
It was just supposed to be like a basis for the character, so it's like you can't really push an agenda with him. You can't really make him on a social stance because even Iron Man in the beginning is on a social stance of, do I come out and say I can save you and then try to live up to that, or do I keep it to myself and in the back of my mind I can help you? Like, do I not push forward with that? That's his internal struggle. Mm-hmm. Do I be selfish, or do I help everyone else? Of course, we know, Love You 3000 happened, so we know what the choice was.
I will say that I tried to watch a Martin Scorsese film last night, Taxi Driver.
How'd it go?
I fell asleep.
That's a lot of old school movies.
Wrong
are
movie.
very slow.
Wrong movie.
It was an
wrong
hour
movie.
and 53 minutes. It
It
was
is.
an hour and 52 minutes too long.
It was it was critically acclaimed in its time, but it's the wrong movie.
And I want to point out that Scorsese's body of work, this comes from Wikipedia. I didn't come up with this off
Here
the
she
dome.
go. Here she go.
Scorsese's body of work addresses such themes as Italian American identity,
Yes.
Roman Catholic concepts of guilt and redemption, faith, machismo, modern crime, and gang conflict.
Yes, because he
None
did
of that really resonates with
Gangs
me.
of New York.
Yeah,
And I recently
know
watched
that
that.
he did that, but have I seen it? No.
Yo, I recently went back and watched that film, and all of the entirety of this film, like, I'm just sitting here like, why did we as Black people watch this
Wait, what
at all? Yo, they covered the New York riot upon the Civil War. Because a lot of these Irishmen were being drafted into the Civil War off of the boat. Mm-hmm. And they didn't want to be in this Civil War. And so they had a part, and they come and they combat the people who paid to get out of the draft. Mm-hmm. And they end up killing a lot of Black people. Mm-hmm. And in the movie, they show a hanging in the movie. And I was just like, oh.
That's racist.
No, it's not racist. It's a real true depiction of the time.
Yeah, but at the same time,
And at
it's
the
just
same time,
like-
it's just like, did you really need this? Did you really have to show this
when we
in
get
the
into
film?
our Halloween discussion, I'm gonna have something on that.
Bruh, we should definitely hit that one.
Yeah.
So, we done with
Let's get into the Zelda. I'm gonna
Let's
just
go
hush.
Zelda.
I'm gonna just put my hook on and be quiet.
So Zelda is
'Cause-
amazing, and we all know this. Okay, so I haven't bought the new Link's Awakening yet because I still haven't finished the past
Fuck
game.
Martin.
Yet,
Damn.
it's
Who
so
is
long.
Martin? Oh,
Martin
Scorsese.
Oh,
Why you say
Lewis.
Why you say his
Lewis.
name like you know
You're
the
like,
man?
wait a minute.
Like he
What's
took
going on in the
$50
comment
from you and he
section?
ain't paid it back yet. Why
Lewis
are
said,
you so?
fuck Martin like it
You
was
are-
Martin Luther King. Like,
He
bruh.
said like it was Martin Lawrence. I'm just like,
Bruh.
who hurt you?
Bad Boys 3.
Show us
coming
on the
out.
doll. Show us on the doll where Martin Scorsese touched you.
Right here. Right here. He touched
Okay,
you.
but you know what? I did play the new Zelda game in GameStop. You know they let you play.
Yeah.
So I did that, and
That's
I
what
like
you
it
did.
a lot. It's the cartoony one. I don't know. It's not really like my favorite version of Link so far, but I think the game
It's cartoony?
Yeah, they switched back to the cartoony Link.
Hold on, let's take a look.
Yeah, take a look.
Let me see.
Link's Awakening.
And then also, if you didn't know, the new Nintendo Lite, which is the dedicated
Yeah, I
handheld piece,
saw
not
that.
the regular one where you can like switch it into like
Right.
the console and back. I mean, it's nice. It's yellow. I like yellow.
Why is
Like
my
yellow.
thing not coming?
Oh, that's
up?
cute.
Yeah. I don't like that they're bringing it. Like it kind of feels like they're recycling a little bit.
It is adorable.
But
And it's for
Probably.
Switch. I want to get a Switch. I think for Christmas.
yeah, Nintendo Switches. But I love it.
Talking
Love
about
it,
buying
love
your
it, love
own
it, love it,
Switch, dude.
Huh?
You buying your own Switch?
Listen,
Man, okay,
the
you
shoes
gonna
on
pay
my
for
feet,
it? I mean, I have
bought
the
'em.
Switch, but I don't have the
clothes
game.
I'm wearing, I bought them.
Mm-hmm.
The car I'm driving, it belonged to
bought it.
EECU. But I depend on me if I want it. My car's name is Car Note
The
to
hook
keep me
that you-
humble.
The
Like
hook that you wearing, you bought it.
I did. Actually, I won this at Dave and Buster's.
She's like, so did you win that? No, I won that.
But I paid for them
But you'll see.
tickets. I paid for them credits to get to this hook.
Mm. See,
so there
I
you go. So
see.
you bought it. You did buy it.
I depend on me. I depend on me.
All the women,
Independent.
throw your hands up at me.
Oh, Dara, what part you stuck
There we
on
go.
in the game? Link to the Past.
You
Where
stuck?
You stuck? You're not gonna answer.
Dang. Oh, I joined it because I have to look at the comments.
Who smile?
Who? It's probably her.
Oh, me? Because I'm talking about
Yeah, Sailor
the
B.
one game that
Sailor
I
B.
play.
When it's a Sailor topic, you know. Like, you definitely
Oh,
know.
and also Call of Duty's out too
Yes.
as well. My husband said it was good.
I shall do this. I shall wear
Whatever,
a crown.
not Zelda though.
I shall wear a crown of my victims.
You like Call of Duty?
Dog tags.
I mean,
Yes.
I've played it a couple times, but I
do.
just
I like to shoot things when I'm angry. I love to shoot things when I'm angry. Destiny is my
You
thing.
know,
So,
I
bang,
had
bang.
never done Big Buck Hunter till we did our
Yo.
Dave and Buster's meetup.
Yeah, that game there, dude.
The first time I did it, I was like, "Oh, I'm not good at this," and then I tried it again. I was like, "Oh, I'm real good at this."
I'm really
you
good.
start
at
liking
this.
it a lot.
Yeah.
Yo, I started like aiming, like lining myself up to do this. I'm like, oh wait, have I shot a gun before? I don't know. Oh, we should definitely do this. Okay.
It's like your
I can
past
shoot
life
this.
coming out. You're like, I was good at this.
I
in my
was a
past life.
gangster in my
Very
past
good.
life. Why y'all
Very
playing?
good.
You call me Annie
I'm a
Oakley.
poet now, but I was a thug last life.
This is apropos of nothing, but in Are You That Somebody, Aaliyah said that she was going to be in her trench, her hat, her low, so just so that she was low key. Wouldn't she have stood out more? She would have looked just
no.
like
She
stranger
would've been-
danger
No,
at
she
the park
wouldn't
getting
have-
waiting to get picked up.
That's not true.
A trench coat, a
First of
hat.
all-
like
Maybe that was
a
popular
fedora.
back then.
It was
like,
popular back then.
So she would have just been like,
They all had trench coats back
Who's
then.
wearing
They
leather
had
trench coats
in the 90s.
Leather ones.
They had trench coats. You
DMX
don't know,
and them.
how you
was
know
like-
it was leather?
Those are the only
You
ones I've
assuming.
seen from the.
You assuming.
You
You
right.
assuming. Don't assume, Aaliyah.
We can move on to Halloween though.
All right.
This is Halloween. This is Halloween. 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 I'm gonna watch that movie though. That's like one of my movies
That's just
for
got to get watched.
Halloween.
All right, so let's go down the list. What are you, Sailor?
Oh, me?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be a mom taking her kids out. So, but I mean, I do have this Sailor Moon cosplay that it's a work in progress.
Oh really? So I'm gonna be a witch.
Yay!
You know, I'm gonna find me a bigger crystal than the one I got on. You know, because I always have my a moonstone on. So I'm gonna get a bigger crystal, and I'm gonna just do all black makeup, some little bitty ponytails, like 2 little bitty ponytails right here, and let the rest just kind of like be.
Okay.
Black dress, some tights, because it's gonna be cold.
It's gonna be cold as shit.
Hell. But a hoe never gets cold.
That's incorrect because I'm cold all the time.
You ain't hoeing right.
Is
sorry.
there an incorrect way to hoe?
Yes, there is.
I mean,
unsafely.
That's true. But unsafely, well, that would be going in places where you know you're gonna be cold. Hypothermia is real.
Aha. You see how that all turned back into a hoe never gets cold. She don't go to places where she gonna be cold.
But she be wearing the outfits though.
But she ain't gonna be cold because she gonna go to a place where it's gonna be warm.
What about the hoes on the corner?
That's their fault.
They don't feel
count.
coldness.
First of all, they don't like to be called hoes. They're prostitutes. That's a job description.
Okay.
It's different.
So, but prostitutes get cold though.
They do, because I mean, you get cold at your job too, don't you?
You know,
I get cold all the time.
I got me a sweater.
I take my
that
iron
just
pills
lives
sometimes.
I need to start taking my iron pills again.
I need to get on some iron pills, man. That'd be freezing.
No, but I'm a pirate right now, obviously. Yeah, a vast, you know.
She got a whole sword.
I do. I have a lot of shit, but I'm gonna be Velma tonight. And jinkies. I got my little magnifying glass, you know.
Yeah, you gotta find it.
But I too.
Did you hold up the hook as a magnifying glass?
I did.
Can you do it to the camera
so they can see? Amazing,
bruh.
No, but for this cold ass this coldest. Whoops.
Exit that.
Yeah, you messing up.
Whoops.
It's supposed to be cold, and I'm just getting over the flu, and I got shorts to go underneath my skirt because that skirt's
Me and my friend, we decided what my friend is gonna be, even though she's like napping on the floor right now. My best friend's gonna be Kimmy from the Little Rugrat.
Oh, cute!
Oh,
I know,
cute.
she's gonna be adorable. Well, 3 little pigtails. Ignorant. But favorite scary anime TV shows?
Like anything like when October comes around, you're like, I gotta look at that.
If anybody wants to call in at this time, you know,
you can always do that.
469.
And matter of fact,
608.
Before we continue,
1886.
I'd like to remind you that this is Aqua Team Nerd Force on Nerd Unpacked. We are streaming this live in 4K, only the best for you guys, on YouTube and HD on Facebook. And like I mentioned in the beginning, we are also on Twitch.
Hey.
If you'd like to see your chat messages on the screen, make sure to make your way over to the YouTube channel. And also, like we're mentioning, we have the phone line open, 469-608-1886. So you can call us and let us know if you have any questions or comments. Anyway, back to Halloween.
Back to the... I don't do Halloween much.
You are one of them Hallelujah Harvest folk?
Actually, I'm not at all.
Hey, I'm not. There's no judgment. I'm asking.
I believe in, like, you know, it's the Great Pumpkin, Charlie Brown. That's kind of my Halloween. My Halloween didn't develop out of the kiddie stage. So, like, them haunted houses and things, I don't do none of that.
I love a good haunted house, but that haunted house, that McCamey Manor, where
who would do that?
Where you got to sign a 40-page waiver
saying if something happened to you,
and you might get $20,000 if you finish after 10+ hours.
I hate to say this,
like fuck,
but beloved, white.
Wait, what is this?
You haven't heard about this manor?
No, I've never heard of it. Let me Google.
So they make you sign a 40-page waiver.
Okay.
Saying they're not liable if you die. They're not liable for you swallowing fluids, including fake blood, a couple of other things. Like it's drastic, and I was just like, "This is why I don't touch these things."
Does McCamey Manor hurt you?
Yes, they do.
It hurt you.
They're not liable.
They pulling teeth.
They're not liable for broken bones.
I read somebody got drowned in a deep freezer.
Somebody died in there. One woman had a heart attack. They make you sign the waiver.
Not I, said the fly.
Not I, said the cat.
Not me, said the bee.
Never.
So they can like just haul off and like just start like punch you in the face or some shit?
Hell nah, said the macaw.
Oh, Malik, you are right. Finding Neverland is very close to horror. Very close. But
if you know the real story.
Horror,
like...
Yeah, if you know.
Oh, wait, are you talking about Michael Jackson or are you talking about Peter Pan?
I think Finding Neverland is the, what's it called? It's a movie like. Darn it.
Like a
Johnny
live
Depp?
action.
No.
Hey, you want me to type it?
Do it.
Live action Peter Pan.
Type it. Hit the thing.
Yeah.
No, Finding Neverland is not.
I am really just enjoying myself. Y'all
She's-
have
Yeah.
no idea. But I'm really, truly fucking it up, though.
Oh, Daryl, High School of the Dead. Yes.
Yes.
Good job. Good
Y'all
job.
know I love AHS.
Yeah.
Finding
Finding
American Horror
Neverland
Story.
with Johnny Depp, really?
Kinda.
I
If
guess.
if you don't think about it like that.
Oh. Yeah, the real Peter Pan is
I mean, it's not
The
the real
only
not
Peter
the
Pan,
person,
it's
not
the-
the person who
is
made
Move
Peter
the
Pan,
Mouse.
like the actual
I
like
can't
Peter
move
Pan
the mouse.
stories.
I'm
It's
sorry.
very creepy.
What did you need?
Oh, I
Your
was just
mouse.
gonna do more. That's all that I
The
want.
what?
With the anime, he says the anime with the little kids.
You're talking about
That's
Promised
so
Neverland,
many.
beloved.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like
Oh.
that's so many anime.
The Promised Neverland
Right,
is
like we got
low-key.
3 different topics going here. We got
Finding
Finding Neverland,
Neverland.
Leaving Neverland, Promised
Becoming
Neverland.
Man Neverland.
But nah, the Promised Neverland is low key horror, but I would wager that it's not. Just but it's more fantasy.
psychological.
It's more fantasy than anything. No, not even that.
It is a psychological. You have
Yo.
to think about.
Emma had me shook. That episode after old boy got sent.
Yeah.
Emma had me.
You said you thought I was
shook.
down and out.
Yo, I thought she was, and then she come up with that smile. I said, "Oh damn, I don't even understand."
Mm-hmm.
I thought I understood, but I did not.
Can we talk
But-
about how smart those kids are? Like, if it was me, I'd
They're
be like, well,
supposed to be.
shit, I don't know.
But they're bred to be smart like
That's
that.
true.
So it kind of all fits. But I would say Attack on Titan is actually in the horror
Yeah, that's
category.
very scary.
That is
Maybe, like-
atrociously gruesome and scary. And I believe that is an that's mine. That's my submission. But I don't watch like the regular
Like,
episodes.
you don't like scary stuff.
I do not. I don't. I'm very frightful.
I like scary stuff.
Yeah, I like to be scared. I like
I will hit you. And I will continue to hit you until I believe you're not a threat.
How do you feel about roller coasters?
I like that. I'm not
It's
scared
the
of
same
that.
thing, though.
It's
No, I like the thrill of
it's
it.
a thrill
It's
when
a-
you're
I'm
reading.
trying to be
Your
scared.
imagination is doing it though. Like your imagination is racketing
No.
up the hill,
No.
and then you get to the scary part. It's just like whoa.
No, that's my body going through a transformation on
Okay.
the ride. Like I'm going up speed. Like I say, we in my car, dude. Like
I
come
have,
on.
I mean, I have
I-
hit a
I
good
take-
bump.
Look, I be taking them turns. Like wee. Let's go. It's like Mario Kart on the street. Yeah.
Can
But
we?
no.
Oh, Elfin Light, Nick Thomas. I love that. I love that one, too.
Can we
Let us
talk
go.
about Stephen King movies and books?
Yeah.
Like, have y'all seen it? The newest
I
one?
haven't seen the newest one. I heard it was not that great.
I haven't seen it, but
I don't do those things.
I'm the person who is
With
the.
first, it
I'm
scared
gonna
me in
read the
beginning.
book
I was like, oh.
and then complain about the movie the whole time. That's
Is
the
that
kind
bad?
of person that I am.
Is it that
I'm
bad?
not.
Is it that bad? Is it that far from?
No, for me it was like because they're like, oh, it's been released 27 years later in the book. Then it's like kinda a 27-year cycle.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's 23 years. Sometimes it's 28.
So he come
So
back
then-
when he feel like it.
Basically, but also it is female.
It's supposed to be female? Well, what
Yes.
is it anyway? Is it
It
anything?
is the I got to use this word again, but amalgamation
Yes.
of all of your childhood fears.
Yes.
So this, the werewolf, it's the clown. Because if you really break it down, you bring a clown around me,
Clowns are terrifying.
No.
I gotta fight.
I
I gotta
see
fight
it.
off top.
I'm gonna get this comment.
Like, but also
listen.
just
Malik.
it's a collection of all of those fears, and it's feeding off of this particular town. So it's taking children, like children just up and disappear, and they're just like, well, that's just our town.
Yeah, like the adults are just kind of like cool with it.
Basically, yeah, because it's like it's not eating me.
Note to
No,
self.
and I think
go back to
he
New
has
Orleans
some
and
kind
have
of spell
children.
on them, right?
Essentially, yeah, like the whole town is basically poison because they built over the sewers that it lives in used to be like swamps. So they built over that, and it's like the miasma of evil is permeating the air.
Yeah, because if you in the newest It movie, the first one, where what's his name gets dragged into the sewer, like it pans
Alright, I'm
out, and
done
there's
with
a
this.
woman like watching him get dragged into the sewer, and she's kind of like, "Well, I can go back to watching TV now." Like,
Essentially, yeah.
so you're not gonna like,
They're just very
not
like,
gonna like,
violence happens there, and they don't it doesn't register with them. It's
Yeah.
just a normal part of their life. Yeah, so I'm big on Stephen King books, but with movies, it's like it's very hit or miss. Like
I'm paralyzed in shock right now. What do you? This is why I don't watch these things because I can't. My imagination.
You should watch 13 Ghosts.
Negative.
Ooh,
Triple double
you
negative.
like die.
The commercial that used to come on for 13 Ghosts made me like sleep in the bed with my parents.
Damn, this
Do you want to know? Do you want to know what still scares me to this day?
What?
I saw Mars Attacks when I was about 5 years old.
Yo.
And I've had nightmares about Mars Attacks every single year since I was 5 years old. That is 22 years, y'all.
Damn.
At least
Still
once
scared.
a year, I see that woman's head on that dog's body, and it just freaks me the
that
fuck
shit was
out.
Funny.
That shit was
That
not.
was hilarious to me. Now see that I can
didn't
deal
like
with.
it.
I can deal with because all of the aliens die.
They
in
did.
the movie.
That wasn't the scary part to me. For some reason, it was just seeing them switching people's heads around. I was just like, I'm not with that shshit.
But there's a word for this. He said in the comments, the actual it creature cannot be perceived by human eyes. What is that word?
Something that
Perceive.
It's a
phantasmagorical.
I think. Ooh,
What?
I know. I want to say
Dang,
yes. I want to say
professor is
yes
just hitting
so
us.
bad, but it's an actual word
on.
for it. Like he's a.
I'll type it out.
You know she can spell it too. That's what's bad. She about to use the hook, ladies
I am
and
about
gentlemen.
to use the hook.
She's gonna spell
I'm on the hook.
phantasmagorical with her hook.
Phantasmagorical.
Phantasmagorical.
Mm-hmm.
This one?
The third.
AL. Okay.
Mhm. Having a fantastic or deceptive appearance as something in a dream or created by the imagination.
No. What it is if you were to actually look upon the true form of
then
it,
it's gonna turn you like send
your
you insane.
brain is gonna explode.
I don't know how to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know how to say it either, but there's a word
Yeah,
for
Nick
it.
Thomas' Children of the Corn was creepy as fuck.
Yo, I saw one Children of the Corn, and I am done.
But that's another thing.
I was done.
When you read the,
I've been done
the
with a
books
lot of
for
these
these type of things, like it's like it don't bother you like that. Like I've
No.
read Children of the Corn, and in theory, it's really more of a.
Well, is
It's
that
not
an
a scary.
approach to society?
It's a society type of story.
Because that's what it seemed like. But isn't it like the children decide to kill all of the grown-ups
Somebody's
first?
calling.
We have a caller.
Yay. Okay. Caller. Go ahead.
Oh, they called
they
back.
hung up. Never mind.
No, he said they
Call
called
back.
back. Hello? Oh, they hung up again.
Call back.
Call us
Our
again.
bad, y'all. We was
See,
talking.
We was in
and
it.
stuff.
We was
Yeah.
in it. Sometimes on the. Nah, that was a dirty joke. I'm just gonna stop it right there.
Y'all want to hear a dirty joke?
No.
It's-
No.
I do.
I don't want to hear.
I mean, I don't want to offend.
I like a dirty joke.
I don't want to offend any delicate sensibilities.
They know
I
we here to
It's
be
your
adults.
trigger warning now if you delicate.
All
Get
right.
out.
Well, are you sure? You
We
ready?
adults.
Are you ready?
We're all adults.
Are you ready, Catherine?
Yeah, I'm ready.
I don't want to offend you.
You're not gonna. I'm ready. I am
All right.
ready.
A fat lady fell in the mud.
Okay.
So we don't acknowledge
Oh, they're on the
calls.
line? The caller is back.
All
The
right,
caller
caller,
is
caller,
back. I
go
caught
ahead.
you.
Yeah, like Lord of the Flies movie.
Yeah. You know, I've been getting ignored. These
Oh, God.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Man, hang it
It
up.
sounds like Lewis.
What?
It's
What?
Lewis.
Is this Lewis? I think it's
Lewis. It's Lewis.
You know,
Why
I
another
like the
negative
direction that y'all
point?
going.
Yeah,
can't
it's
be nice to
another.
y'all,
It's a
that's all.
negative two for you now, Lewis.
-2, Lewis.
How's it a -2 when I called to be nice?
Are you being nice? Let's hear it.
Hi.
Yeah, I was about to say good job and everything.
Well, you already
Thank
said it,
you.
so. And I already wrote the negative two, so I can't cross it out again.
That's true.
I can't get a negative for something I'm not there for.
Yes, you
That's
can.
exactly what you get in the negative for.
You're gonna get fired on your day off.
Stealing
Right.
boxes,
Work,
Craig.
Dead.
What you got to say, Lewis?
I was just calling to tell y'all good job. You know, I ain't
Thank
think
you.
I didn't think y'all was still gonna be on. I thought y'all would have quit after like an hour.
Oh, okay. Well,
Wow.
here we are.
Damn.
Yeah, we working on this second one now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot
What's
about
up,
that.
that's
We can
I know
just
y'all
jump
missed me
to
being there, being the moderator and whatnot.
Are you looking at the camera right now?
Nah,
I
not
need-
right
I need
now.
you to look
I'm
at
at
it.
work right now. So I'm
so-
at work right now. So I
Okay, so later when you look at it, just know to go to this part and you a damn lie. Okay, good job. I did what I wanted. So
All right. Well, thanks, Lewis. Lewis, when is your baby coming?
And he,
Probably
like literally, he can
tomorrow.
come here while I'm talking right now.
dang.
All right. Well, you heard it here first, y'all.
Well, nigga
Louisa
feel like he trying to be
Stanleisha
in
is
the
on the
moment.
way.
Louisa Stanley.
She's
She's coming, y'all.
I don't care. That's that baby's name.
Luisha.
Cairo, my ass.
Gonna make it work.
Mm-mm.
I'm getting you.
You getting what?
Luisa Stanley.
First of all, Ellen ain't gonna be a fighter, so you call him that. Baby ready to throw hands.
You gonna throw hands with my little niece? She be knocking kids out. I don't care.
Listen, I was a teacher, and I ain't a teacher no more, so I fight kids.
I don't
He
teach
said,
no
I'm
more
not
either.
teaching no more, so forget it.
Honestly,
all bets are off.
They
I don't teach no more.
all the way
off.
off.
Whatever. It's up there like
You know what I'm
gonna
finna teach them? These hands.
Just remember his daddy will air that bitch out.
Man.
That's all right. We can get aired
All
out.
right, let me get.
Goodbye.
back to
You
work.
say
Bye.
you
Have
hours.
fun at work.
Right. Go do
Who has
something.
fun at work?
Some people.
Lie again.
Did he
Bye,
hang
Louis.
up aggressive?
He did.
He did very aggressively.
He really did. Malik said, so you talking about Children of the Corn was
Yeah.
kind of like Lord of the Flies?
It is.
Yeah, it kind of is that same,
That same,
like children left on their own without
yeah.
adult supervision. And
Finding
But-
a way to cope.
Yeah.
Didn't they kill the
Yeah,
adults?
so?
And then they
They still
start
on their own?
killing off kids as soon as they get to a certain age.
Yep, correct.
But didn't they have like a ritual or something where the kids?
Yeah, the kids did have a ritual.
That's grotesque.
That's society.
Um,
That's more of a not prehistoric society,
yeah,
but
it is
a
prehistoric.
more so like a they're children of the corn. They're hunters. They're not hunters and gatherers. They are farmers. They're planters. So they're trying to make sure that the corn keeps coming. So it's like we got to go back to a bygone time where the only thing that would appease whoever it is that I'm worshiping,
corn god.
the corn god or actual god or corn Jesus, is blood sacrifice. I didn't listen. I'm just telling y'all what God whispered to me in my ear.
Goodbye. Good day.
And that's
stuff.
that's how it went down
day.
essentially.
I mean, I guess I'm just not I don't watch or read it, and that way my mind can't build upon it.
Yeah.
Because what my mind automatically does, even with like superhero stuff that I read or like anime that I read, I build upon. And so that's why I always have a theory. I always have, so we're gonna do this next, or it'd be really crazy if the Skywalker line just dies out completely. We kill Ben, and then there are no more Skywalkers in Star Wars. Like that's my line of thinking.
I do want to see Midsummer, Nick.
I do want to see
Is
Midsommar.
it?
It's Midsommar.
Samar?
Midsommar. But
Would
yeah,
have,
that
like-
that movie actually seemed very good. I
Yeah.
He said it's like if the Children of the Corn grew up.
basically, but yeah. You put it like that. That's
Really?
kinda
Yeah.
what it is.
I seen the commercial. I just didn't touch it.
Can we? Well, I know that we have stepped past this, but
What are we on?
y'all, is Stephen King racist? Because I'm starting
I don't know.
in my old age. I don't know because I was reading The Green Mile. I hadn't read it since high school. And of course, Green Mile is set in the 1930s, so black people are going to be depicted a certain way.
Yeah.
But at the same time, in some of his newer books, like Mr. Mercedes, which is the story of a psychopath, basically, my hook is a psychopath basically driving a Mercedes into a crowd of people and police trying to find him. But like Stephen King will have these characters, like intelligent black men, and for whatever reason, I guess to amuse themselves, they'll talk in this darky accent. Why, I just declare I've never seen such a thing in my life, Mr.
Now, when is the story
Even
set?
in his newer
But in the
books?
newer books.
What is the story? When is the story set?
These, like, Mr. Mercedes is set in, like, 2010s, like, on up.
He got people talking like that.
Yeah, and it's like they know how to speak better, but they do it just because,
Are they
for
being
some,
funny?
I suppose so.
I
but
mean,
it's not amusing
not
to
amusing.
me. Yeah.
I mean, I've done it.
Maybe he
And
doesn't
I'm-
know any
I'm a
black
very
people
intelligent
in real
person.
life.
He is from Maine,
Oh,
He probably doesn't know anybody.
they got black people up there. Don't let that fool you.
but at the same time, it's like with his historical books, like,
Yeah.
it makes sense, okay, to say it's like you don't really, I don't see why you needed to, because these niggas is in Maine, and it ain't really no niggas like in there like that. But okay, cool, whatever. But like with other books, it's just like you just stuck that in just for the fuck of it, huh? Just okay.
You guess that he wrote somewhere.
He did I mean, he
So
was on that.
Michael-
He was on La Cocaina, like
Michael
heavily.
Michael Raven says no, he's not a racist. It's just at the time that he did a lot of marijuana and drinking, That's why you see crazy shit in the books. He regrets what he wrote in some of his books.
The thing, I've never seen him apologize for some of the
Yeah,
other books.
so
I've
you
seen
can't
him
say he
apologize for
regrets,
Rage, but Rage was what he wrote as Richard Bachman. And Richard Bachman was a different type of persona. He was more violent.
Right.
But Rage was about a school shooting. And he was like, I wish I could take that back. But I've
Right.
never seen him say, I don't like the fact that I did that with these black characters that I have. He needs maybe a sensitivity reader or some shit.
Maybe.
Because I'm just I'm
it's in
working
the
my way
newer
through his
books?
catalog, except the Dark Tower series, because fuck the Dark Tower series. That shit don't make sense.
Damn. Damn.
I ain't said it.
I like the movie.
I
said
ain't
what I
said it. The
said.
gunslinger moves slower than molasses on a cold Christmas morning.
Dang.
I'm being real. But yeah, I'm working my way through his catalog, and I've just been noticing things, and I'm like, I don't want to not enjoy what I enjoy,
But I feel like that's a call for more black authors
For sure.
Definitely.
with more black material. I mean, I know the material's out there.
Honestly,
But
Black
I
American Horror Story. What if the
Can we
candy
talk about some
what
of
if the
these?
candy lady in your neighborhood started killing people?
That would be crazy.
She started poisoning people with the candy.
Woo! I would definitely watch that. I would watch that. I would read that.
Well, in my neighborhood, it wasn't a candy lady. It was like
Oh shit.
that grandma that had the chips. Like
She
they
was
sell
killing?
chips and stuff.
I mean,
She put
but
some-
that's what her
Wait,
that's
that's
her
what they call
role.
it,
Yeah,
the
that's her
candy
role.
lady?
Yeah, like she be selling anything, pickles,
Man,
ices. Ain't no telling. But
huckabucks.
she the candy lady. But yeah,
I
so
call them huckabucks.
what else, y'all? What else y'all want to get into?
We gonna
Let's
get
jump into
this?
relationships.
Oh, Jesus. Lord.
Lord,
Y'all really want to talk about this?
We're gonna talk about it. Is it okay for you to date someone who does not like nerd things at all, and
Yeah.
they won't
Yeah.
even participate with you?
For some things, that's better almost, because it's like, leave me alone while I do my thing.
No.
You would never
I
date
can't
anyone
do
like that?
You have to have at least some type of tolerance. Like, if you can't sit and watch it with me, we have a definite problem. If you don't respect me doing my collections of things, which I'm about to get into collecting a bunch of different manga books just because I want the book. I'm about to get into a bunch of different cosplay things because I want to cosplay. If you can't support that, with it being, your Christmas present is that new collection you were looking at.
Okay.
I saw you do that. Or, I know you like Star Wars, so, I paid for you to get this new Star Wars tattoo or whatever. Like, if that's not in the relationship at all,
There's no way.
it's a no.
For me, it's like we can enjoy something. Like, I don't like sports, but I'll sit and I'll watch sports.
I like sports.
Like, if I'm sitting and watching Sailor Moon and you just happen to come by and you sit down with me, like, don't be asking me a whole bunch of questions.
Just watch
no.
it.
but just watch it with me. Like, that's different.
I hate to put
Like-
him on a spot like this, but my ex used to piss me
That's none of
off.
questions.
First of all, it would be like a guilt trip because I'm so known for watching so many hardcore anime. Like, I'm watching all of this fight and shit. And yeah, they're getting, I'm watching Hunter x Hunter, and then he would leave the room, and I'd be like, you know what? I need to cleanse my palate. I need something
Light
a
and
little
airy.
more light,
a little
something-
effervescent,
something
a little ethereal.
beautiful. I need something pretty.
a little ephemeral.
And so I would put on Sailor Moon Crystal, and he would come in the room, and he'd be like,
So that's what you're doing now?
"This is what you gonna watch." Like,
You
why are
have
you even
different
watching
tastes.
this? Da-da-da. Like, and then would go off on my taste, and I was like, you know what you could do? The door is over there. You can go back to your place, sir, and I will stay here. Okay.
No, but for me, it's like the combination of our differences makes for a better whole. Like,
Yes.
I wouldn't want somebody who's like really into anime, because I don't know if y'all remember Mad Thad.
Who?
So it's this dude on Tumblr back in the day.
Yeah, I've never been like a Tumblr person.
Me
I
neither.
was a Tumblr person.
You were a Tumblr girl?
I was a Tumblr
I'm just
girl.
getting back into Tumblr. 'cause
I'm not getting back on
things.
Tumblr. It's
I
you can't
see.
do porn anymore. So.
Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Yes, you can. Like,
We'll discuss.
She's like,
like,
This
yo,
I
OnlyFans,
heard.
this OnlyFans got to get popping off. Got to get me some more money. But Mad Thad had these anime girl pillows, and he was really talking to them about them as though they were.
Oh no, that's too. I don't mean like.
I'm like when I think of guys
That's
who
too
watch
much.
who are really into anime, like this
Oh,
guy
they
just
like
hit me
that?
up on POF,
Mhm.
and he was like, "Oh, I see that you have like Sailor Mercury costumes, so you must be into cosplay, so you must be into anime." I was like, I mean, yeah, okay. He was like, "So what's your favorite?" I'm like, Kill la Kill," and then he just barrels into like this long ass paragraph that I did not want to read. There is porn still on Tumblr.
Yeah.
I had to
And
prove
what
the
a porn
points.
it was. And I was just like, I don't want to like justify what I know to you.
Oh, that's that safeguarding that a lot of anime
The
fans,
gatekeeping.
the gatekeeping.
Yeah, it's being like,
They-
oh, if you don't know, like if you're
Yo.
not into it as much as
Because
I'm
he
into
was
it,
like,
then-
oh, I've watched,
challenged
of
them
course,
back.
there's Dragon Ball, there's Dragon Ball Z,
I
and then I'm
challenged
watching
them
like
back.
Black Clover.
I
and,
challenged them back. I say, name me
he said something out
5
Dr.
anime.
Stone.
Oh, I love
No,
Dr.
I
Stone.
love it.
right
And he was
now.
like, have you
Dr.
heard
Stone
of
is
any of
popping
those?
right
And I'm just like, I really want to be like, nigga, did you just ask me if I've heard of Dragon Ball Z?
Stupid ass.
And even if you
But
haven't, so
I just
what?
didn't
Like,
respond because it's
Stupid
just like, I don't want to have
have
to
an argument with him and all that.
And that's a
like-
problem that I face a lot. Like my interests are so not what people would expect of me.
Right.
That people like then try to question me about it. Like I say, I love battle rap. I do. I'm a big battle
I think
rap
a lot
fan.
of that's because you're a girl. I think that.
Yeah.
I'm a
some
big
reason I
battle
think
rap
girls
fan.
come into that.
And then the next question, as soon as they see that in my bio, so name your top
Oh, they gotta
4
check.
battle rappers.
It's like,
Who you listening to? Did you listen to this? Did you hear this? Oh, you ain't hear this.
I
Man,
don't
you
want
ain't
to
no
do a
fan.
pop
I'm
quiz.
like,
I
beloved.
graduated. I got
Yeah.
a couple
Beloved.
degrees.
Are
I ain't got
you
to pass
tryna-
shit.
Are you trying to date me? Or are you trying to
Honestly.
quiz
Yeah.
me? Like, you gotta pick one. Cause I don't do quizzes. I don't do pop ups.
Like I said, I was
do
a
that.
teacher, so I'm the only one testing around here.
I don't test men. I stopped doing that. I'm tired of testing men. Y'all gonna fail anyway. So I'll be tired. Like men have made me tired this year. I
Yeah.
can legitly say that men have made me tired.
I don't know if it's just
Especially-
cuffing season coming up,
especially
but they've
these
been
nerd
putting
men.
in a lot more effort
They
here
do.
lately. But that's because I know it's getting cold,
Yeah.
and them couches they not trying to
got
stay on
Netflix
them no
and chill.
more. They trying to homosexual their way into a relationship with me, and I'm
not doing that.
I live by
but
myself, and I like it.
I love living by myself.
Love living by myself.
Somebody tried to live with me the other day, and I was like, "Ugh."
So, would y'all live
Daylight
with?
ain't
Like, I guess you kind of answered that already, but like,
Would I
how
live with?
soon? When is the time that you think is right to move in?
Never.
No.
I don't. It's like
I'm not
on one hand, I would
against
want
it.
to live with them, but at the same time, I need my own
Your own
space.
room.
No,
I'm
not
not
just
against it.
room. I need my own room, my own closet, my own bathroom.
No, I'm not.
Honestly, I might need a separate kitchen from you because I don't know how.
Dang.
She said even a separate. Our food cannot be intermingled.
It's not
My
even about the
food
food
should
being
not touch
intermingled.
your food.
People don't clean the same way
That's
that you
true.
clean. Because the
That's
way that
true.
my mother fillet taught me how to clean. My mom is a nurse, and
So she
She
has
said
to
my
be
mother
sanitary.
no, like we was on them baseboards every
Yeah.
Saturday. Who's looking at baseboards? No fucking
fucking
body.
body.
But that's how I clean.
That's fine.
And it's like I other people when they clean, it's just like this isn't right. None of this is the way it's supposed to be.
You're one of those cleaners.
I'm one of the,
not.
but I'm a Virgo. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So
I'm a
I
Taurus.
can't help it.
It's going to be clean.
Yeah, that's how my sister
And
is. She's just like it's clean
going
enough.
to be clean. I'm just gonna have it clean enough. But I don't have a time limit on okay, yo, we've been together for X amount of years. Where is the ring? Where is the move-in date? I mean, I kind of like go with the flow of it, but I haven't had a lot of people like recently that have tried to speed up my timeline.
Oh, they're trying to move
Like-
in like today.
Like no, like even on
Like,
so don't shoot me.
They brought a U-Haul with them.
Man, look, I am currently doing this little Facebook dating thing because I have nothing else to really do. I'll just be bored,
started
and I like
it.
to flirt. I like to flirt. I like to, be complimented. I like to give compliments.
I like the Mona
But they
and
so
the Jonah
quick.
and the Springer. I like the
Hey.
singer.
Hey, why you do me that? But they're so quick to go from I'm talking to you. We done said 5 messages back and forth. So can I get your number? I'm like, beloved, you ain't graduate there.
I be
This
giving
is
them my
not your
Google voice
graduation.
number.
Never. I'm
You got
not
a whole
giving you
Google voice
nothing.
number
I
just
got
for
a
this.
whole Google voice number.
That's
They
good
like,
though, 'cause some
why
people
you
are
call me
crazy.
on private? You ain't.
I'm not giving you.
You ain't
nothing.
getting no.
What did
you don't
what
get
did
to
Erykah
see
Badu
Dave
say?
Fillet flash across your screen.
Erykah Badu said, "You can call it, but you can't use my phone.
Mm-hmm.
You better use telepathy, beloved. I'm not doing
For me,
that."
it's just like I would rather let's go ahead because you're about to waste my time. I already know it. So I would rather instead of opening up a whole different application, send it right direct to my messages so I can look at it and say, "Oh, that's that bullshit,"
All right,
and flick
click,
it away.
done.
And now I blocked you, and now it's over. I'm done with
that.
it.
I hate that. I rather
I
just
love
leave
a
you
good
on
block.
red. I'd rather leave you on red on the
Oh,
app.
so you like to
Oh,
ghost?
wait, I'm
Because as
sorry.
soon as you do that
I
on my
forgot.
app, as soon as you asking,
block, block.
You in
love
this
it.
hook.
It's wonderful.
but as soon as that pops up, that can I have your number? And I know we ain't said nothing but good morning and how you been doing.
Mm-hmm. So
No,
you're already like it's over.
I'm already knowing. There's this one dude on there who couldn't like, I don't know why, but fellas, I'm gonna speak to y'all directly. I'm gonna look dead in the camera.
do it,
Please
please.
speak in complete sentences. I cannot stress this enough. I
How
love
low is the bar that we got to be like? Can
Beloved.
you at least speak in a complete?
a sentence
say-
has a subject, a verb,
A verb.
and sometimes it has a predicate.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know some sentences are longer than
I'm just
2
tired
words.
of WYD. I saw a post the other day. It said that any woman paying over $1,200
Hello,
a month
hello.
don't want to hear no shit about no WYD. You know what I'm doing?
Working.
my
Working.
I'm paying my rent. I'm paying my car. note,
I'm getting
paying
up
my
at
insurance.
8 and I'm going
My
in.
insurance came down like $100, so now it's like $195.
That's about what mine is.
I
And
know, right?
I got that
Still-
snapshot by
I mean-
Progressive, so I'm hoping it goes down a little
Which I
bit
got
more.
like 3-4
going down.
cars.
I'm
I got one car.
I'm about to start
I'm
that
25.
Carvertise. I get my car wrapped,
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
and I'm gonna put that money towards my car note. Yeah, but it's gonna be HIV prevention, so that's gonna be like a little bit embarrassing.
A little.
You're like just a little bit.
Yeah, just I mean, I would like
Hey.
HIV to be prevented
Just
for
go ahead
sure.
and put on your shades and your cap, and then when you
But
drive,
also, yeah,
Hey, my mama
my
Keita.
trench, my lopes,
All right,
my
Keita.
hat.
Thank
just
you for
so I'm
liking the
low-key.
page, boo.
Hey, Keita.
I see you. I see you. I see you,
girl.
mama. Be liking us and stuff. Might have some friends. About the sky so blue, how much I love it. Oh, that's cute. That's cute, Malik. Stop singing.
Where could you guys date somebody who was not a blurred? Like, could
No.
you date a white nerd or another POC, a person of color?
No,
I don't think I can.
I cannot either.
I don't think I'm wired that way. I
The
don't
cultural
think I want
divide
to.
is
The
too
cultural
deep.
divide.
It's
Is
too
it?
fucking deep.
The cultural divide between us and Latinos is not
Deep.
that wide.
It's deep for me. It's,
It's
too deep.
not that wide.
Oh, it's
It
very
depends
There's
deep.
on
a couple
certain
words.
things.
There's a couple words
deep.
that separate us from Latin folk.
No,
And that's about it. And for most of the Latin folk, it ain't even a couple words that separate us, because technically they should be able to say it, because it wasn't about nothing but where that boat dropped you off.
Keita said we cute.
I tried.
Hey, thank you.
You like my little crop top wannabe hoodie?
Mm-hmm.
You know.
But no,
my
I could
Halloween.
never.
I don't know. I've been looking at them. It's something about the way a black man walks. I said that like when I was like sitting there reading this. I was like, something about the way a black man walks is just so, damn,
Unique.
okay, wow. Like when they confident,
Mm-hmm.
like you seen the black man like go into a place that's his element, and he just walking there like, oh yeah, I know where I'm going. I know what I'm doing. I'm like, oh, sir, show me, teach me again. Where you going? What you doing? Okay,
I can go there. I can do those
I
things.
can watch.
I don't know. I think I could.
I can watch.
My friend says that she sees me with a white man eventually, and I keep telling her not to say those hurtful things. But I don't know, because I can almost understand where she's coming from with that. It's
I don't
more
see it.
so, it's like, I'm sophisticated. Let's just be real. I'm a professor. I'm Professor Dave Fillet.
Yeah.
And there's a certain level of intelligence and certain things that I just expect from my partner.
Mm-hmm.
And
Oh.
black men don't always have those things, or at least they do not show them to
They
me.
don't. They don't like to show that they're
soon
smart.
enough.
They don't like to show that they're smart. They don't like to show that they have emotions.
Yeah,
They have a lot of things that are blocking them.
Mm-hmm.
But these are all things that I've seen over the years that can be torn down.
yeah. But at the same time, I'm not a build-a-bitch.
You're not a
Yeah. We're not here to.
You
I'm
got
not
to
here
come
to build.
already assembled,
Exactly.
Playboy.
Because then it becomes more like your mom or something. or
Yeah,
your
and I don't want to.
mentor.
I don't want to
That's
have
not
to
a
nag
romantic
somebody into
relationship.
doing something.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Like it's
I
like
feel
you
like
know
it's
how to be
too-
an adult. Why do I have to come into your life and tell you to get a top sheet?
Oh yeah. Well, that's what we're talking about. I'm thinking about like.
I mean, no,
The
it's
top
like
sheet
it's,
debate.
I'm talking about like
it's things-
development as a person. Like
It's
for
things
me,
like that, but like at the same time, it's like taking care of yourself as an adult.
Yeah.
That's development as a person.
shouldn't
If you're
teach you how to
just
be an
doing the
adult.
bare minimum, like you got an air mattress, you got a stack of ramen, you
Us
got
there
that
living the
one chair
bachelor
and a
lifestyle.
50-inch TV.
now wait a minute, because that's a job depiction. Because some people minimum wage ain't that much.
It's not, but at the same time,
But some
But
people,
yeah, the
that's
TV
how they
is a
like to
little
live
bit-
like that.
You said a 50-inch TV.
because I've seen it. I've seen it. Yeah.
But
You ain't got shit else, but you got a TV.
Nah, dog, you gotta have that 32, that fire ass 32.
I got my nice little 27, and it do the job. It don't really
I
do
got
the
a
job because I
42.
don't know where my remote's at.
I got a 4. I don't have a remote.
No, I have a remote, but that hoe is GONE.
I get up to turn on my
1-800
TV.
Man, you live in the dark ages.
First of all, it's just to
I
turn
can't
it
even
on.
turn
It
it
turns
on.
off by itself.
Because I got a Blu-ray
How?
player.
Oh, because it's the timer on there.
Oh, okay.
Like
I
it's a
can't
set
even do
timer.
that.
My TV will not stay on for longer than like a minute.
Life is
So
hard
it'll
for me.
count down from that, and then after that 30-second mark, it's like, yo, I'm out of here. All right.
Like if you were watching something,
You were
you're not
watching-
watching it anymore.
Like, yo, you.
Thank you for
didn't-
liking the page, Keita.
Yow.
Okay.
But I don't think I could blurt. Like,
Oh, shit.
I don't see myself dating strictly someone who would consider themselves a blurred.
I don't see that either. But that's also,
But,
my name is Dave Fillet,
yeah.
and I'm addicted to hood niggas.
Ooh, here we go. Like when you define hook nigga. Define
I'm from
it.
Oak Cliff, so somebody
There we
from
go.
around my way.
There we go.
What?
I
I'm from
fought
New
it.
Orleans.
I'm trying to do better. And next thing I knew, I slipped again.
Man,
Oops.
look.
My sister said that, I'll be saying, I ain't gonna do this no more. I ain't gonna deal with no dude like this no more.
And here
then
we go.
one come
Here he
around and
comes.
Chingy's pulling me back, start playing.
Nah, I'm not addicted to hood niggas. It's
Sometimes
just
it feels
some
like
of
a
them.
distant
Some of them are very interesting.
Yeah, for sure.
I find them to be very
it's
intriguing,
like a
and then
sociological
they also
experiment
allow
almost.
me.
It's an experience.
They allow me to go on, and it don't be. I wouldn't even call them like they're not thug niggas. They just hood niggas.
Hood
Like, they
niggas,
just
yeah.
Hood. Like all of my boyfriends in the past have that switch.
Mm-hmm.
That I've dated some really nicely educated men, and then every now and then I just see the hood come out of you, and I'm like, oh, there it is. That's that reason I
knew it
liked
was,
you.
yeah. I
That's
knew
that
it was
reason
there.
I liked you in the
I
first
knew it.
place,
Like,
huh?
you can't fool me.
That's why I brought you back to my house. Okay. See?
I dated this dude
You
who was theoretically, he should have been hood.
Yeah.
This nigga got shot as a bystander.
Oh,
dang.
I was
Lord.
just like, what?
You get a
How do you-
default hood button for that. That's a default
It's
hood.
not even. It's like, I don't know. He wasn't no good.
Damn.
He wasn't.
Not a bit. He ain't laughing at my jokes.
He had to go.
But
then.
you're funny though.
He
I
had to
know.
go.
Like, dog, you be
I was
making me
giving him
laugh.
my HBO special material.
Yo.
What's your make
how
or
dare.
break though? Like
For me, teeth.
teeth.
I said it. Teeth.
Mm.
100%.
Mm.
If your teeth are fucked up, and let me say
Define
that
fucked
this
up.
is classist
It
to
is.
an extent.
Oh, you know it is.
I know it is.
Okay.
However, it's not classist to buy a $2 toothbrush and $3 paste.
Mm-hmm.
That is $5 whole, and you are improving not only your life,
Mm-hmm.
but the lives of everyone around you, because heart health is actually linked to dental health.
It is.
So if your teeth are fucked up, that means you're going to pass away in about
Mm-hmm.
20 good years and leave me with the kids, the mortgage, and the car note.
You think way.
Way
you
ahead.
thinking ahead.
Listen, I got
Planning.
to, because if you got plaque on your teeth from t to t,
Oh.
and I've seen it. And
Oh, so you mean like just? I thought you meant like maybe they need some braces.
Yeah, now that's
Oh,
a
you mean-
different.
yeah, everybody
that's a
needs somebody who
different
brushes their
struggle.
teeth. I
No,
think.
I think you need
No, I've
to-
seen it.
You
Plaque.
need the high.
Like literally, the tip of his teeth, you could see it, and all the rest was plaque. Oh, little lipstick. All the rest was plaque. It was.
You need to go to the dentist.
He kissed me on my neck, and
No,
that's what I did, except in my mind, because I was just like,
no.
I was just like, wow, I got to throw my whole neck away.
I can't keep this neck.
I got to get me a brand new one.
Like,
Got to go to next stores.
A deal breaker.
A
deal.
But yeah, that's my make or break. Teeth and just smelling bad in general.
Oh yeah, the poor hygiene is no.
That's one of my make or breaks. But it's like on. I've dated such a plethora of black men that
I have too.
Really
I ain't got
hard.
no type. Bad bitches is the only thing that I like.
No, and it ain't even bad. You could be like
regular, but funny.
Lately,
or regular
I've been,
with money. I like those. I'm very fond of those.
I have been a big fan of these big boys lately. God damn. I don't know what it is about them. I just like to cuddle with them. Aww. Even in the summer, I was just like, yo, let me get this thick boy right here. This is the one I want. I'm like,
I can't do it.
I can
I'm
dabble
already
in it.
thick. It's like too. You know when you put the plastic sheeting on the couch and you sit on it and you gotta peel yourself up off of it.
That's how you imagine it.
That's what fucking.
You said imagine. I know
for what it is.
Yeah, it's very sticky, but also sweaty.
I'm thick, and it's just it happens. The stick happens, but
I just want to
happens when I was with a skinny nigga. So
I want to encourage everyone to send us your strawberry letters with your
please.
Very funny, maybe even a little bit TMI strawberry letter.
You feel like
your
relationship
was
obviously.
Obviously, don't
tell me your full government name and all that.
You can tell me because I will read it. I'm gonna talk about you.
I'm gonna read it out loud.
I guess you can just message the Nerd Unpacked with your strawberry letter.
Yeah.
Did y'all see on Facebook? It was in another nerd group. It might have been UAL, but it was like this guy took $5,000 out of his wife's personal bank account to give to his ex, who was also his baby mom, but his kid was 18 and in college.
What did she
need $5,000 because she's like behind on bills or she just needed help.
She didn't even get another job.
And he didn't talk to his wife first.
And she said,
I don't know. I imagine
that's what it depends on.
I imagine she killed him because
whatever she decided.
She had like $8,000 in the account.
He took $5,000. Oh no!
I'm telling y'all, it would be a discount hitman.
The wife can actually take her husband to court for that. Yeah. That is misappropriation of community funds.
It's not community because it was in her personal account.
Her personal
account.
When
you're married,
no, but it's one thing like personal versus a joint account.
Yeah, a joint account. You can't sue nobody over that because you put that money in there.
In the joint account, it's for both of us.
No,
but in my personal, that's Dave Fille's money.
Yeah.
You don't touch Dave Fille's money.
No,
what Dave Fille puts into that joint account, that's what you can touch.
No, even if it was in a joint account, he took that $5,000 and gave it to his ex or whatever.
I used to work for USAA, and it used to happen all the time. Like they would be going through a divorce, and he was like, "Can you tell me where that $2,000 went?" And I would say, "Well, sir, I see that it was transferred."
She can sue and get the money back because it's kind of like if your husband took your money and gambled it away.
But it's my thing is it's my personal money.
Yeah,
yes, but you have to sue.
Which that way you can definitely sue over. Mm-hmm. But if it was in that joint account,
I don't think so. I think
there's no way to tell where those funds originated from.
Yeah. To me, that doesn't matter because you're married.
It doesn't matter.
But if she doesn't like the baby mom,
and that
it's
was
not even about liking.
That was the story. She didn't like the baby mama.
Why would you give it? For her bills.
In Texas, it's considered both of yours? Are you sure about that?
Both of yours. Yeah, I'm telling you. In Texas,
y'all whack. I'm not getting married
both
here.
Both of yours, whether it's in a joint account or not.
Listen to me. I'm not getting married in Texas.
Both of yours.
How about that? I'm not getting married in Texas.
But she can definitely take him to court for misappropriating community funds and get that $5,000 back.
I'm not letting nobody marry me in the state of Texas.
Well,
we're going to Louisiana.
I just don't see myself getting married.
You don't want to be married?
Well, we're going to Louisiana.
I'm real into my personal space. Like, if anything, I told my neighbor, I was like, we can get married and we can just do our own thing because I'm just trying to get, like, he has a
I want the health benefits.
Mm-hmm. No, he has an Air Force pension. So I'm just like, nigga, I will, because I know how to invest things.
He in the Air Force?
He was.
What is it like?
No, because that's what I'm trying to
do. I'm working on that right now.
That's my, yes.
But what if y'all don't?
I mean, you can have him once after I get married, but that pension.
He said after I get
I'm not a
Go ahead and
I'm
move
not
right
the
in after
mistress
I get
type.
married.
I'm not the
separate
mistress
bank
type.
accounts do not protect you in a divorce.
I told you that, yeah.
Oh, fucking
when you are
yikes.
married, what is yours is yours. I mean, what's mine is yours, what's yours is mine.
Ew.
It's considered community property. It doesn't matter if your name is on the bank account or not. Your husband's money is yours. Your wife's money is yours.
I'm not marrying in the state of Texas.
There you go.
I've never seen myself getting married regardless.
I want
so
to.
It'll
be fun. It'll be an adventure.
That's
like my whole
there
thing.
all
I
the
was an
fucking time.
adventure.
You there all the fucking time.
Every day?
Every day.
You live in the same place? Oh my god.
Why
and
not?
that's why I need my own space, because it's just like that first time that I come in and I have to tell a grown somebody to pick up their clothes off the floor. Annulment.
You said annulment. We're done.
And I'm telling them it's for impotence.
But you can only annul a marriage if you got married under fraudulent circumstances.
Yeah, for impotence, you can get an annulment.
Oh, yeah. Oh, you're right. No,
That's right. I'm going to tell them that your dick is small because you didn't pick up your clothes. Pick up your clothes.
Is that Tumblr? God. Oh my god.
But nah, I'm not getting married in the state of Texas. But if
like it's
he
like that in
talked
most
it over with
places.
his wife and she decided, okay, let's help her out. That's a really hold on. That's a really big thing within that marriage. That's a really deep level of understanding.
Well, that's them.
And I applaud you for having such understanding.
That's why I was never wanting to be with anyone who already had kids. Like,
nope,
that was never going to happen. Never.
I don't want anybody who's been
old,
has kids or who's been married before.
I don't mind
even being
that.
married before.
No,
I don't mind that.
I've
been engaged. I've been seriously
one
engaged
guy.
twice.
And his ex-wife had already basically trained him to do things the way that she liked, and I would have to undo that. And you can't teach an old dog new tricks.
Yes, you can.
You can, but it take more effort. And guess what? I'm not trying to put in effort. I'm not trying to exert nothing. Honestly,
nah, fam.
That's not really.
I'm not. I don't have these prejudices. I'm very open.
Kia.
I'm very open in my dating, and what I will accept. But that's because I've grown into like this thought process of everybody has a past.
They
Like,
sure do. And the older you get, the more
everybody has
past.
baggage.
And that's why it's like
just because your baggage.
You trying to hurry it up?
Just because your baggage got 2 legs and call you daddy, I can't really be mad with that. Because there was a possibility that I could have had that baggage.
That's true.
And then I would want somebody to deal
it's
with
like
me.
when somebody gets to a certain age, like I just saw this guy, he's like 39, and he said he's never been married, no kids. What the fuck is wrong with you?
Exactly.
What does it mean something's wrong with you?
That's exactly what people start thinking.
Because my
something
husband
going on.
is significantly older than me, and he was older before we had our first child. So, like, I guess you could think something was wrong with him. But
no, but still, like, I had to
That's
start
just
mentioning to people
assumption.
that I've been dating, like, oh, yeah, I've been engaged.
they think something's wrong with you, really?
Because if I don't tell them, like, yeah, I've been engaged twice.
I tell people
wrong
that
with
I
that?
don't
If they
have
don't-
kids, and they're just like, why not?
Why not?
Why not?
Because we're
That's
women.
weird.
Apparently.
That's not weird.
Somebody,
I don't think it's
I've
weird at
seen
all
it a
to
lot
not
of
have
times.
children.
People are like, people who don't have kids past a certain age are ugly, or they pussy not good.
I don't know.
And
That's ridiculous.
That's 0 for 2 for me.
That's
So,
ridiculous.
Said that pussy clean.
That is
Pussy
so
squeaky.
ridiculous.
this
I'm sorry.
shit is cleaner than the
But
board
then
of
wait,
health.
if you did have kids, they'd be like, well, you're a single mom.
Yeah.
You're irresponsible.
For
women,
Like,
it's
that's
harder
not-
to
It's always
win.
both ways.
Yeah.
It always goes both ways.
With
With that in mind, can we talk before we head out
Head out.
about
Yeah.
the Funimation lawsuit?
Oh, yeah, let's move back to that.
Child, y'all just educated me on that a couple minutes ago, and I'm just sitting here like appalled.
Let me just go over the
He
facts for
tried
people
that.
who don't know. What is his name? Oh, I had it pulled up.
Vic Mignogna?
Mickey.
I don't know. I'm
Call
not sure how to
him
say it.
Mignogna.
Vic Mignogna. Yeah, he's a voice actor for Vegeta, I believe, right?
I thought it was
and
Broly.
maybe he does some other.
It's Broly.
That's it. He doesn't
Hold
do any
on,
other
that's
people.
all right. I'll type it out.
Yes.
With the hook.
So he's the voice actor for Funimation for the Dragon Ball Z series, and I do believe he has been let go at this point from Funimation because he has like numerous allegations against him from other coworkers and other voice actors and
Best
things like
known
that.
for Edward Elric?
Yeah, he was
Oh, yeah, he was
Edward.
Edward.
Oh, you're awful.
In the Japanese and the he was a dubs.
Yeah, he was a dub.
Yeah. So that means he's done so many things.
He's
because-
done a lot
He's
of
done a
things.
lot. You
He's
could throw your
very
voice.
popular,
Yeah, he was
very distinguished voice actor, and so he has
Vampire
a lot
Knight.
of allegations of sexual harassment and abuse against him.
Yo, you want a lot
And
of
he
Sonic
actually
the Hedgehog.
he actually sued his accusers and Funimation, saying that they were basically like conspiring against him. But here
You know what
recently,
you did, dog.
a few weeks ago, all 17 of his lawsuits have been dismissed.
All
Because
them
you
claims.
know what you did, bruh.
Because
Like,
the burden of proof is on the defense to be able to
Yeah.
say that, hey, this is defamation. They talked out of my character.
And
They
you
talked
can't
out of
do
my
that.
name. And he couldn't do it. His legal team was disorganized
Shitly.
and chaotic.
Yes.
You can't do that.
Like, but at the same time, he had a GoFundMe that garnered like $250,000.
He has a lot of support.
And that's still not going to be enough to cover them attorney's fees.
Not
You
at
hate to
all.
see it, do you not? Me
I don't.
too.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
Chris Sabat had a problem with him. Roy, who's Chris Sabat? Chris.
He was
Sabat.
Broly. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
what I...
that's- And he was Broly. I can't get my comments back
That's
up.
all right. Let's look it
Yeah,
up.
I'm having problems with my comments too.
My
My
comments aren't up.
Chris
tried.
Sabbath.
This woman and this hook, dog. I tried to
Hey.
take it from her, and I ended up giving it back to her, and she's still typing with it. Why didn't you put Chris Sabat versus Vic? What's his name?
That seemed like so much.
Who is
I just wanted to
Dragon
know
Ball
who
Z
he
character.
was.
He was the
Oh,
guy
Chris
who plays
Sabat
Vegeta,
is
Piccolo,
Vegeta.
and Yamcha.
Oh, you're saying so Chris Sabat had a
Had a
problem,
problem with Broly.
His name is Christopher Sabat.
Sabat.
Sabat. I think
Sabat.
Sabat. maybe,
Sabat.
maybe that's the right way to say it.
Sabat.
But yeah, so there's like a lot of people who are corroborating the victims.
That he's done this.
Yeah, and it's like years worth of allegations
Jesus.
welling up.
He was groping fans underage.
Yes.
Oh my
Even
goodness.
fans, not even just fellow coworkers. Like, the only thing he's admitted to is that people have had a problem with his behavior, but he hasn't said that he's guilty.
Wow.
What's
Of
really
course
crazy
he's
is the
guilty.
people who are still like supporting him.
Yes, and he does
There's always
have
gonna
clearly
be a
has
lot.
supporters.
There's always going to be a lot of people that support it because they don't want to disturb the status quo of things.
Yeah.
So.
Mm.
Is
Life is weird.
it
All right.
is a gas. All right. Well, thank you all for joining us today. Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel and like the Facebook page. I am Nova with Sailor and
Professor Dave.
Professor Dave Fillet.
I'm not really a professor. I just want to put that out there, but I'm gonna keep saying it until somebody tells me I have to stop.
Dang. The next show will be November 9th here on Nerd Unpacked. Subscribe.
Yeah, and then don't forget about those strawberry letters as well.
Send us
Right.
letters.
Love to hear
We
that.
will read them.
We appreciate
We will
everybody
read
who
them.
liked the page. Thank y'all so much for
Thank
tuning
you.
in.
Love
Thank
you.
y'all. We without y'all, we would just be talking to ourselves.
It'd be
Which
funny
is
though.
fine.
It would.
It would be hilarious.
But it's even better when you're here with us.
It
So
really
thank
is.
you. We really do
Yeah.
appreciate it.
All right. We are out.